Ladies and gentlemen, the NBA playoffs are going on. The NHL playoffs are going on. The MLB season is at its full peak.
We do not care.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Benchwarmers, we missed you these past 2 weeks. I remember the login to the account now, so we all got together. Watched the NFL draft. I'm sure you did as well. I hope y'all got cozied up. I hope y'all had your Diana Rossini to your Mike Vrabel with you. And, got to watch the draft together, and I hope it was a beautiful moment. But
thank you.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
We didn't sleep for 5 days.
No, watched every second, stayed up for every second of coverage. It was awesome.
I hope people understand, like, we live to watch a man that everyone hates read names off of a note card.
Right?
Yeah. It was funny. He brought out, like, the two most beloved Steelers players right now. He brought out Watt and Hayward.
Yeah.
Watt did not matter.
Nope. One of my favorite
year. You can do better than that.
It's a great tradition.
It's good. And it gets better every year because you're just going to go to a city where all the Yinzers are there mad, probably drunk.
Yeah,
screaming at him.
He also has like grown to appreciate it at this point too.
He's part of it.
He embraces it.
Yeah,
the credit to Roger Goodell. Everyone hates him, but that's his job,
right?
Because he's pretty much just a shield for the owners.
Yeah, I don't even think he's been that bad of a commissioner.
I think he certainly hasn't
of the major sports.
In terms of numbers,
I was about to say.
In terms of numbers, he's the best ever.
Goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, like you look at Manfred. I forget who the NHL's is.
Manfred.
Manfred.
Yeah.
And you look at Adam Silver, and like those two are just demons. They're so good.
Adam Silver doesn't even look like a human being.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's terrifying.
He is otherworldly.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm looking up the NHL.
And the one before him did the same way too, but in the opposite manner. You know what I'm saying?
That was who? Stern.
I think maybe. I can't
Stern
remember.
was like a mafia boss, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew his name.
There's one of my favorite NBA conspiracies was that Jordan going to play baseball was a secret suspension from the NBA for his like gambling and alcohol problems.
Actually, did you watch Space Jam?
Yeah, of course.
You guys clearly didn't watch Space Jam.
Hey, see, that's what I'm screaming.
Yeah, you're right.
No. Gary Bettman is the guy for the NHL still, which
Who?
I recognize that name. But that's also because I'm a degenerate. But yeah, I mean, like those three are dogs. Like they have like grown their brand so much, and Roger Goodell has just that he's an idiot. And just not good.
He's just a goober.
Yeah.
He's corny.
Speaking of though, we got some NFL draft grades to give out, and we're gonna do something that we have never done. We're gonna go in alphabetical order this time.
Yes.
Because we decided that, not ESPN. CBS, Fox, and all the other major outlets decided that because we did. As a Benchwarmers collective, we decided
and we have good
that.
reason because there are a few teams that didn't have first round picks, and we don't want to skip out on them. Exactly. So in terms of fairness and media unbiasedness, because we are professionals and experts and all that.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, and just like FYI, we are like all going off like pretty much the same or whatever website, but like we're not paying attention to their grades. As you know, the Benchwarmer scale, C+ is average. Like literally, you didn't do bad, you didn't do good. Everything else is as is. If it's an A+ or an S, that means you literally could not have made anything better. So there you go.
Couple teams that actually kind of hit that.
Yeah, honestly, I think I have 2 A+ to give out to teams, which is pretty rare.
Might have 2 or 3.
Yeah. Anyways, let's just kick it off with the Arizona Cardinals, which I think are honestly. Like, I know they're the first in the alphabet, but they're kind of a perfect starting point, too, because...
Yeah, early in the draft.
Yeah.
And they got the best offensive weapon in the entire draft. And I got to be honest, I was extremely upset and jealous and full of rage.
Oh, of course.
When the Cardinals took Jeremiah Love at 3 because the Titans are picking 4 and I wanted him. Yeah. But amazing pick.
Yep.
Like, that's a home run. They needed a running back desperately. James Conner probably won't be healthy to start the season, and
I actually think he's going to retire.
Really?
Yeah.
He honestly might. I mean, with Algier
might.
coming
He's had a
kind of
good
like
bit of
it might be
injuries over his
time.
career.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's literally survived like 2 cancer diagnoses. I know at least
Yeah,
one.
he had one
in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a good running back, but Jeremiah Love is a generational
He'll be a
talent.
Bijan, Gibbs,
Exactly.
McCaffrey type of guy.
Yeah.
That's why I got confused. He while rehabbing a torn MCL, Connor experienced symptoms like night sweats and chest pressure. Doctors discovered a 14-centimeter tumor around his heart and tumors in his neck, telling me he had roughly a week to live if the cancer went untreated.
Wow.
Oh.
Was that at Pittsburgh?
Yeah,
that was. I remember it was
stage
pretty
2
bad.
Hodgkin's
Long time ago.
lymphoma.
Wow,
And
that's the same thing Eric Berry had.
yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why I thought it was 2 though was because he finished chemotherapy and then was declared cancer-free almost a year later.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's only had cancer. I say only. He has had cancer once, but he beat it. Stud.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't understand like all the analysts who are like, "Oh, Jeremiah Love was a terrible pick." You're getting the best player in the draft.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
Well, I'll take a deep dive into that because I'm not necessarily afraid. I don't think that it's the Jeremiah Love pick that's bad. I think it's the fact that they kind of went all out. You know, they paid Tyler Algier all this money. So you kind of thought that, like, hey, they would build maybe defensively because historically the Cardinals are not good on defense.
Historically, the Cardinals are not good anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah, especially on defense.
But,
You're right.
You know, if you look at when they have had success, they've been a pretty good offensive team, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't necessarily like. I was shocked that they got Jeremiah Love, but it wasn't because of Jeremiah Love. It was because why did you pay all these people this much money?
Yeah.
Right.
Just to
We were talking about cuck shares, different types of cuck shares before the podcast.
Tyler Algier
Tyler
is one of
Algier
those
is a
shares.
prime example of a football player in the metaphorical cuck chair.
He
Poor
is
guy.
He is like duct taped down. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter where
it is.
he goes.
Nope.
Yeah.
He's cooked anyway.
No.
He got shipped to Arizona, duct taped to the chair in like a wooden crate in the back of a C-130.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Like now, if I was the Cardinals, would I personally have picked Jeremiah Love at 3? No. I would have taken Arvell Reese.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Because, like, not to cut you off, but like,
Yeah.
who's going to be blocking for him? It's going to be another. It's probably going to be another Ashton Genty on the Raiders situation where he's getting hit in the backfield
Yeah.
every time and making something out of nothing.
And they're just gonna stack the box because they know what you're gonna do.
yeah, exactly. I mean, overall, I think we can moving into this draft. They also got Chase Basantis at 34 overall, which I think is a huge reach, but whatever.
I think they got the biggest steal of this draft too, though.
Are you talking about
that?
Carson Beck?
Carson Beck.
Oh, brother.
He was ranked 4th QB in this draft, and you got him in the third
He
round.
was
Yeah, first pick of the third round,
projected a third round. Can you be a steal if you're projected? If you're drafted where you're projected?
Or are you just saying he was projected too low in the first
Do you
place?
think he's better than his draft stock?
I think if we're talking about draft stock, I think
Yeah.
he was projected to go third, not because of him as a quarterback, but because of all the defensive pieces. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think Carson Beck is one of the better options, and there's no reason why Ty Simpson should have been picked over Carson Beck.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was
That's
we'll
wild.
get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah,
Credit to
Yeah,
Carson
no.
Beck. He will be playing in some
Yeah,
games.
no.
As a
He will be.
Cardinals.
I'm
Totally
not,
sure.
I'm not going to agree with the Ty Simpson, Carson Beck take just because they're both like so different too. But yeah, I completely agree with Ty Simpson take. We'll rip into that.
That was unbelievable.
I mean, yeah. Then you get Caleb Proctor out of Southeastern Louisiana, who is a lot of people's draft darling.
Yep.
Then
Good pick.
Reggie Virgil, who's a wide receiver out of Texas Tech. Carson Sherrar out of Iowa, linebacker, and then offensive tackle Jaden Williams out of Ole Miss. To me, you can't really F up a draft, in the words of Mel Kiper. Not mess up, F up.
Yeah.
If you really can't fail, they really only had one position to not fill, and that was tight end.
Yeah.
And they didn't do it. So, I mean,
It's a good job.
good job,
like,
guys.
Good
Yeah.
job, Cardinals.
Looking here, they got a running back, they got a receiver, they got a quarterback. That's 3 key pieces of the offense.
two linemen.
Two linemen, and then
Two defensive.
A
Two
front
defensive
line and
players.
a back seven guy.
yeah,
I mean,
box guys.
yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You gotta I think whenever we look at these draft grades, we almost go through and just look good pick, bad pick, steal, fine, whatever.
Right.
For me, Jeremiah Love just makes sense. Like I really have no notes on that. That's honestly, I hate to say, but like that's like a B pick. Like just whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't go out of your way. It's like you're not gonna make honestly, if you get a C+ draft, then that's fine. Like it's just if you go below a C+ here.
Yeah.
Chase Basantis, I did not like that pick, especially with who was on the board at that point. Like you have, even Jennings Dunker on the board. I would take a Dunker over Basantis. But then Beck, I agree with you. I actually think that was at the value, no, because like there was, I think I saw something like there was like he was projected 47 picks later, so he probably would have been available. By the way, he was the first pick of the 3rd round.
Yeah.
Then Caleb Proctor, love that pick, absolutely. Reggie Virgil, I don't know. I mean, it's a 5th round wide receiver. Not much you can do there.
This might be a dumb question. Are Caleb and Caden Proctor brothers? Because they
We
both have
to look 'cause
C names spelled
We
with
looked
K.
it up a couple weeks ago. They're not.
They're not?
They're not related.
Not related at all?
No, one's from Florida, one's from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Or Oklahoma, Louisiana, something like that.
Yeah.
Carson Sharar, I don't really know much about him. I'm not going to lie.
No, the later picks are
Yeah, I don't
pretty
know.
obscure.
They're
Yeah.
kind of hard just what
Shar
they
Williams.
Yeah, and then it's worth looking at position at that point. And then
Yeah.
Well,
Jaden Williams.
So what are you giving them? Are you giving them a grade?
To me, I think that's a B+ draft. I don't think that there's anything they went really above and beyond with. The only thing that I love the Beck pick, I love the Proctor pick. I hate the Basantis pick, and I think that you got an offensive cornerstone at a value of where it's good. So yeah, I think it's not a C-. It's not a C. It's above average, but not a ton above average. I'd give it like B+.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna go solid, like a solid B.
Yeah.
The only my only gripe isn't at the actual draft. It's just the fact that you spend all this money on running backs, and then you're like, let's spend more money on running backs. Like,
Yeah, you've influenced me. I'm
Jeremiah
dropping
Love
him.
is already going to be making top 10 running back money in the NFL
yeah, something
probably.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting paid more than I forgot who Kenneth Walker. There were a few guys. Y'all need to look that up. It's insane. He's making more money than a lot of running backs that he should not be making more money than for never taking.
I got it. A 4-year, 50 or 53
Yeah,
million,
what's
fully
projected.
guaranteed.
Yeah,
It's
it's the guaranteed money. That's the
record
difference.
for guaranteed money for rookie running backs.
Yes, that's the difference.
So,
Yeah.
So they are all in, and that's great. Little risky.
You're hinging a lot of your future on Jeremiah.
That's what I'm saying.
Which,
Behind
if
the line
there's
that isn't there, by the way,
it doesn't exist.
Yeah. So and also you're in the NFC West with some dogs up front on the defensive side.
Yeah.
So that is a little concerning to me. Let's pray he does not tear his ACL in the first few games.
And if I remember correctly,
Yeah, for real, knock on wood for that. Yeah.
I think the last person that got the last running back that got drafted that high up also went to a team that does not have an offensive line. His name, Saquon Barkley. Where's he at now? Not the team that drafted him.
Not that same team.
Yeah, and they also haven't done anything
Of note.
since.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that Jeremiah Love will be an Eagle in 6 years?
Probably
He's
with
either going to be an Eagle or the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep,
Oh, yeah,
probably.
good point.
Yeah.
But it's going to be after they move from
Yeah,
Missouri.
sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think we can all be in consensus agreement with a B.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
I'm fine with
Jeremiah
that.
Love
B
for me
plus.
definitely boosts it. If it wasn't, if
Yeah.
they had picked literally anybody else, it'd be a C+ or a B-.
Yeah.
but
Well,
With the potential.
I think had they gone with like Arvell Reese or somebody more defensive minded, I probably would have given it a higher rating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on to our next team, a very little known team out of Atlanta named the Falcons.
Call.
Yeah, we have no relation here to the Falcons. Honestly, like they're going to get a lower grade naturally because they didn't have a first round pick, so they didn't have like a massive splash.
yeah.
But what they got, I think they got 3 steals, honestly.
I
Avion
think we're
Terrell
looking
was
at
a
the
steal.
same ones. Yep.
Zachariah Branch was a steal.
Yes.
And Harold Perkins was a huge
Harold
steal.
Perkins, he was projected first round a couple years ago, and
Yeah.
then just
Yeah.
completely fell off. But
Well,
getting him in the 6th is amazing.
He was the 10th ranked linebacker, so he was ranked 10th.
Wow.
And he was picked. Was that the 7th?
Wow. 6th. Yeah.
Sixth?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah,
I like
they
that.
didn't have a lot to work with, but like those 3 names are big time names.
Yeah.
And Avian Terrell was a borderline first round pick.
Yeah. And I'll say this. I personally the one pick I don't like from the Falcons is Kendall Daniels. Just because I don't think that he was that impressive to me. Also, to be a linebacker, though, he does have beautiful measurements. 6'5", 242, 32-inch arms. Has dream measurements for a linebacker.
I think y'all remember that clip of the Oklahoma linebacker like reading the play right before. I think that was Kendall Daniels.
When he stands up,
he just
and
stands up and turns.
Yeah, Michael Myers
goes right toward the ball carrier.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I mean, I'm huge on Harold Perkins. Like, I could totally see Harold Perkins starting over Kendall Daniels. But again, I don't think the Falcons addressed anything that wasn't a need. Like, because so often you see teams kind of go off the board and make weird picks, like the Rams, and go for teams that go for players that you do not need. Yeah. But Falcons needed a corner. Falcons needed a wide receiver too. Falcons needed linebackers. Falcons needed defensive line depth. And the Falcons needed offensive tackle depth. They got all of those. They addressed every position. So naturally, this is going to be above a C plus or a C plus. It's gonna be.
Well,
yeah.
And my biggest gripe is, well, first off, we got him in the 6, so it can't be that big of a gripe. But just like the injury history of Perkins is kind of questionable.
Yeah.
Didn't he miss most of, if not all of last season, something like that?
Pretty sure that's what caused him to slide. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a good pick though, and of course getting because we have AJ Terrell too, and they're brothers.
Yeah,
so that's kind of cool.
Cornerback duo, same position on the same team. That's just clean.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so nice.
So cool. But
yeah, and Zachariah Branch, talk about explosive, hit or miss.
Yeah.
He's wow.
the
at his
screen king.
At his best, he is one of the most he was one of the most electric players in college football. At his worst, he couldn't catch the ball.
That's the problem, is the catching.
Yeah. But I mean, let's just throw this out here too. The biggest news of draft week for the Atlanta Falcons was not anyone in this draft. It was the fact that James Pierce is cleared.
Yeah.
That too.
Well, I mean, except for some little bit of community service work. Yeah.
I think that'll be
I wonder if old Arthur had his hand in anything here. I wonder if Home Depot funded that.
Yeah. You just see James Pierce picking up trash on the side of I-75.
That'd be so funny to see like 5 convicts.
You just hear that.
You wouldn't be able to miss him, though. You're like, wow, who is that?
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
This absolute monster of a man.
6'5", 242. James Pierce picking up trash on your local highway.
Yeah.
Coming soon to you, Atlanta.
Yep.
Well, and another fun fact, just because I am a Falcons fan, we also got undrafted Jack Strand.
Jack Strand. I'm unfamiliar. Enlighten me.
I think he's from like North Dakota or something like that. He's a
That's
cool-
good.
Well, that's already-
Quarterback.
I like that.
Yeah.
Quarterback, you said? Oh.
Quarterback.
Yeah. The Bison.
Let me make sure he's from.
Yeah, let's
No,
see,
he
let's
is.
see.
He is. I just looked it up. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You were correct.
Yeah, and
Oh, just straight up North Dakota, not North Dakota State.
Yeah.
Tough. That's so tough.
All right. But yeah, I mean, I'd give him a B. I think same as the Cardinals, but just in a different way.
yeah,
Yeah, for the picks they had, they made the most of them. I'll give them B+.
and I think the lack of a first round. I think we did the best with what we had. So I'll go
I forget
I'll go
why
with the B.
didn't they have a first round pick?
Traded to the Rams for the James Pierce last year.
James Pierce. Okay, yeah, that's right.
But I mean, honestly, it looks worth it right now.
Yep.
It's-
It looks
right
fine.
now,
As long as James Pierce
especially-
can play, like legally, it's a good trade.
It's great.
especially because at this point you've traded James Pierce for a backup QB. I mean, I think
Maybe even a backup QB.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got to beat Stetson.
Yeah.
This is
Coach's words.
Two-time national champion Stetson
we-
Bennett.
Yeah, by the way,
We've talked about it
coach.
enough. Do we genuinely just want to skip to the Rams real quick?
We can
'Cause
skip to the
Okay.
Rams. Yeah.
Yeah,
At this point,
we
'cause
might as well
We're
just
gonna be
do
we're gonna be
this.
waiting a while if
We're
we
gonna
don't.
be beating around the
Yes.
bush this entire time. Let's just get it out.
Also,
of the way.
Jack Strand, by the way, Minnesota State, I believe, just so we all are
Minnesota
aware. Yes,
State.
yes,
State.
even better, the Dragons. How
love
fire
it.
is
the
that?
Dragons?
Yes, dude.
I love it. I think
Minnesota State Moorhead, by the way, not even just Minnesota
wow.
State. So I am
That's an
ready
even
to watch
smaller
that
school.
kid make some noise in Atlanta.
Yes. I love it.
By the way, this is why we're not using NFL or ESPN or anyone's
what they grade.
ratings. The NFL.com graded this draft as a B+ for the Rams.
Bro.
What?
Yeah.
I
And
can like tell you about one player they took, and
Yeah.
it's Ty Simpson.
Okay. Looking at who they got, Ty Simpson in the first round at 13th overall. They got Max Clare at 61st. They got Keegan Trost at 93rd. CJ Daniels at 197 and Tim Keenan at 232. of that entire draft, there's only one pick that I actually like, and that's C.J. Daniels.
I was about to
Yeah,
say
C.J.
I do
Daniels,
like
yeah.
C.J. Daniels.
That's
I'm
it.
surprised he fell to the 5th or the 6th.
Yeah, I know. I guess just he was in a crowded room in Miami, so it just
Yeah.
kind of slipped. But
I mean, I will say this, his draft grades are kind of buns.
Really?
That's the nice thing about the NFL website is that you can see all the draft grades on there. His draft grade sucks.
I have to say this because I was like, oh, I got to do a little research just to see.
Yeah.
Fox Sports has the Los Angeles Rams draft graded as a D.
There we go.
W
That's
Fox.
more like it.
W
That's
Fox.
real journalism.
That is real journalism.
There you
Real
go.
journalists of the week go to
Yeah,
Fox
Fox
Sports.
I will say the NFL
And Diana
website.
Rossini.
The NFL website barely has any team below a C, and like I don't even know if I have seen a C on the NFL website.
They
Sunshine and
never
rain
give
shit.
teams a
Yeah.
bad,
Yeah, they
horrible
just.
grade.
I mean, everybody did a great job. Gold stars all around.
Sunshine and rainbow.
Seriously,
draft,
bro.
It's just the
What are
NFL
we
sucking
doing?
themselves.
Well, they don't
off.
give
Yeah,
anyone.
seriously.
They don't give anyone an A plus either. It's just like
No, they just
Yes, hey.
they're just
This is
like,
good.
hey, our
B
employees
plus
are.
Well, that would show favoritism. We can't have
Yeah.
that.
But yeah,
But
Ty
yeah, let's
Simpson
go
at
to Ty
13
Simpson.
overall.
What are we doing?
I was dumbfounded.
Yeah.
okay.
A, because Stafford still has some left in the tank, and he's wanting a new contract.
He just won the MVP.
Yeah.
And like not in a way of he probably he barely won the MVP. He smoked out the MVP.
Yeah,
Like
it really wasn't close.
yeah,
mean,
like
yeah,
if you
it
look
was
back
him
at
or
him
Drake.
versus Drake May, it wasn't a race. It was
It shouldn't have been a
Stafford.
race now.
Yeah.
But you're taking a project, maybe backup quarterback in the first round when after your quarterback wins MVP.
Yep.
I mean, the Rams have made their bread and butter off of drafting good in the late rounds. So
Let's-
I like Max Clare, I like C.J. Daniels, but what in
You know
the
what?
hell
I
are
think
you
I
doing?
know. I think I know what they're doing. I just realized. So
Oh.
let me take you back to 2020.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers wins MVP, right?
Yeah.
Then what do the Packers do? They go draft Jordan Love in the first round.
Crazy pick at the time. We remember.
Yeah.
What happens the next season? Aaron Rodgers wins another MVP. So the Rams are just saying, we're just going to freak him out, draft another quarterback,
Yeah.
and then Matthew Stafford's just going to win MVP again. That's obviously what they were doing. It was actually genius.
It's psychology.
The Rams
Yeah,
are
it really
playing
is just psychology.
16-dimensional chess.
Yes, they're betting on history repeating itself.
You know what? If that's the case, then A+.
yes.
A+.
job.
And,
Yeah.
if
But the
Ty
Packers did not
Simpson
win
ends
the
up
Super Bowl,
being
by the
like 3/4 as good as Jordan Love,
Yeah.
still an A.
He will not be, by the way.
No,
and this is at
absolutely
number 13, by the way.
This is crazy. He was a second-round pick.
Could have
Projected.
waited.
Yeah. Which I'm going to say this about the Rams draft. I think that Ty Simpson was a bad pick.
Yeah.
Because I understand this whole thing of like everyone being like, oh, well, that's Stafford's successor. I don't think Stafford's going to retire after this year because he's got a lot left in the tank still.
Yeah.
And on top of that, next year's draft, like QB draft class, is set to be like generational.
Yeah. And
Why?
let me give you some names that were still on the board that the Rams could have used. Ruben Bain went 2 picks later. You ever heard of him? Kenyon Sadiq went 3 picks later at 16. I mean,
Yeah, and they got a tight end the next round.
Yeah.
So
yep.
Yeah.
No, literally
Makai Lemon's still on the board. A lot of good tackles
Sadiq
still
would
on
have
the
been
board.
nasty on the Rams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, what was that?
If you go through this team's like needs, at the end of the season, they literally only had 5. They needed a corner. What they do? They went out and got Trent McDuffie. Awesome, beautiful. They used one of their draft picks. They kept the Falcons. Then they needed a tight end. Not needed. Then the rest were just kind of like supplementary. Like they would have loved a tight end. They would have loved a slightly better offensive tackle. They would have loved a slightly better wide receiver 3. They would have loved a slightly better defensive tackle too.
Yeah.
And like depth pieces.
I would argue they could have used another running back
Yeah. And then
as well.
let's give them their credit. They got a tight end, offensive tackle, wide receiver, and defensive tackle later. But God, I cannot wrap my head around the Ty Simpson pick.
They could have had the cream of the crop at any one of those positions
Yeah.
you just named at 13.
No, literally, you could have had the top tight end, the second best offensive tackle, the third best wide receiver, or the best defensive tackle.
And 100%, because the only other team that I could have seen being drafted, like the only other team that I could have seen drafted Ty Simpson.
Yeah.
I had to get my mind around that. In the first round was like Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
And that was solely because, hey, we don't know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers. You have a backup with Stetson Bennett. I'm pretty sure Jimmy G's still there. He might, he's kind of like flashes of retirement, whatever. But like, why? You went out your way to get the 13th pick, and you were just like,
Dude,
we're gonna do something with
I
this.
think they just love their SEC white boy quarterbacks. You know, just classic, just frat ass guys.
Yeah.
Because you got 3 of them in there now. Like, what are we doing?
You got Stetson and Ty.
Stetson, Ty, and big boy Matty Staff. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Frat Stafford,
Yes,
bro.
Frat Stafford.
Here's the real problem with
in
getting
Los
Ty
Angeles,
Simpson.
bro. Gonna hit some waves,
Let's go,
point break
Dad.
style.
Come on.
Here's the real problem, right? Bennett, Stet and Matt are out there just him-hawing about the Athens days.
Yeah.
And this Alabama boy shows up.
Right.
What are you doing here,
Got
dude?
some beef in the
Oh
the
my
QB
gosh.
room now.
They could have picked Carson Beck and just had a quarterback battle of Georgia legends.
That would have
Yeah.
been awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would have been hilarious.
I think they grade out as a C. I'm not gonna lie. I like the later
fine
4
with a C.
picks, but I hate your
For wasting a
first round
pick.
so big.
Throwing
Yeah.
it away.
By the way, a premium pick for a team who should never have a premium pick.
13th pick
Basically,
when
yeah.
you could have.
made-
We were this close to going to the Super Bowl
Yeah,
last
they made
year.
the NFC Championship.
Exactly.
And they just threw it away.
They were far and
I'm-
away the second best team.
giving
Didn't
them a
they
C.
trade, like, because they had a second pick and then they trade, like, first round pick. They traded that away too? Is that right?
I don't think they had a
No,
second.
they just came in with 2 first. They came with their own in the Falcons, and they traded away their own.
Oh, they did.
So you
okay.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, literally, you trade away. Which the trade to the Chiefs was great,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
But like, oh my gosh, if I was a Rams fan, I'd be sick.
Right.
Because I mean, like, and to me too, like on the Max Claire, I like Claire's potential. But like, you're almost in a win now mode right now. Like,
Yeah.
Definitely in a win now.
like
Yeah.
the only reason why I say almost is because like the weapons are still young. So,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
True. Fair enough.
like you can like even if Stafford retires in 2 years, like you still have Puka, you still have Kyron Williams,
Still
you
set up.
have-
For the
Corum
future.
and
yeah,
all the
Corum, you
backs.
still have pretty much your entire defensive side.
Yeah.
This is just ridiculous how
Yeah.
good the Rams are.
Maybe they're just banking on Stafford being one hell of a mentor.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's so out of character for the Rams though, because like
Literally.
we just
Yeah.
mentioned how stacked they are.
Yeah.
They've been crushing it.
I mean, put it this way: if we were the Rams GMs, would you guys have taken Ty Simpson in a million years?
I might have taken him in the second.
I was
Yeah,
about to say,
yeah,
maybe
I
they
could've-
made the second.
yeah.
But not with Ruben
Like, if he's
Bain,
still
Kenyon
sitting there, like,
Sadiq,
okay.
Caleb Banks, Makai Lemon, all
what are we
these dudes
doing?
still on the board.
I would have taken
no.
Caden McDonald at this point over, like, and Caden McDonald went in the second.
Yeah.
It's
that's
also
how bad
like
it is.
Ty isn't a guy where he's not like he's super athletic, but a little like raw. We got a kind of project kind of a guy. He's not like that.
The
Like
whole
I mean,
reason why
he's
he
just
was projected higher
okay.
was because he was NFL ready.
He's
Yeah,
just
seriously, yeah,
straight
like, he's
pro
just
style game manager.
classic, right? Which I mean, like that's fine when you have those weapons, but
Yeah.
he doesn't zip it like Stafford does. It's not like he has
No.
that kind of a talent. So
Doesn't bend it like Beckham.
He's not the
it does
best.
not bend it like Beckham.
He's not the best at anything.
No.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
gonna be a
He's
hot
so
take.
just average.
I saw someone say this online, and I could not agree more. I would have rather them take Cade Klubnik in the 5th, or
Yeah. Yes.
than waste a first, or even Garrett Nussmeier in the 7th.
Yeah.
3 guys who are projected to like
gonna fall from
rise this
grace.
year,
Yeah,
No kidding.
but
all 3 of those guys.
who clearly have all the potential in the world, than
Yeah.
take Ty Simpson, who is literally a NFL ready player.
Yeah.
Clearly, your own coach doesn't even like the pick. We hate the pick. I'm giving it a C because I cannot give it anything above a C.
And we got to remember, this was a guy who couldn't beat out Jalen Milroe in camp.
Right?
Who is a backup for your rival team,
Yeah.
and a solid backup for your rival team.
A great gadget player for the Seahawks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm giving him a D+.
Yeah, I'll
It's
give him a
bad.
D+ as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
I,
happy
I might
about
just do straight D because the only pick that I really like
Straight
is
D, just like
You're giving him
Brable,
straight
baby.
D.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, that was good.
I'm noticing now that I'm being too generous. I'm giving him a D.
Yeah.
It's just
bad.
ridiculous.
Give them the D.
Give them the D.
We're back on track now,
All right.
kind of, except for giving out Ds.
Yep.
Um,
us.
we got the Baltimore Ravens with the first draft of Jesse Mentor, and
Holy picks.
Mike.
There's
yeah,
so many, and I'm gonna be
One,
honest.
two.
I know like 3 names. Chandler Rivers, that's a good pickup in the 5th round.
do like
Cornerback out
Chandler.
of Duke. Jacoby Lane's nice in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest. I can't even pronounce their first round.
How do we let the Ravens continuously get 11 plus picks in every single draft?
They can't keep getting
And
away
with their
it.
luck, a good 2/3 of these dudes are gonna be studs.
Okay. Let's be honest here. Ione, that was an easy pick. That's
Yeah,
exactly what
that's-
you want.
yep.
Zion Young falls to them. Jacoby Lane, I think, is going to be a pretty good receiver.
Yep.
Elijah Surratt, I think he's a great receiver.
I love Surratt. I think
Surratt's
awesome.
nice.
I think
he's
so
the
great
white
value,
boy,
in my
ain't he?
opinion. Yeah, he's like kind of mixed. I think.
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
mistaken.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of who.
Oh,
was-
you're thinking of the guy from Father Ryan. Shoot, what's
Charlie
that kid's
Becker.
name?
Becker,
Yes,
yeah,
and he
Becker.
still has.
Yep.
He's still in Indiana, I think.
Oh yeah,
still has
he'll
some
be
time.
there in a
Yeah.
minute.
I could totally go on the record and say something about Charlie Becker, but I'm not
I was
going
about to
to.
say, I know you'd like.
Oh,
know
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Okay, okay.
Nothing
Okay.
bad. He's a great guy.
W.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Ravens had so many picks they took a punter in the 6th round.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just now seeing
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Ryan Eckley, shout out.
Yeah, but like
out, Eckley,
honestly,
the Sparty
I
boy.
was talking about this with my sweet mates the other day. I will never knock a team for like going in the 5th round and taking the best kicker, best punter, or best returner available.
No, not at all.
It gives you like whenever the Bills took, this is obviously before all like the allegations came out,
Yeah.
which also sucks for the Bills now that I'm pretty sure they were all like, proven to be false.
They are. Yeah, I mean, he's.
Like,
Areza
but yeah,
allegations?
Areza,
Yeah.
because now he's a top 5 punter in the NFL who fell to pretty much a team that's your rival now.
Yeah.
But that sucks for them. But yeah, I will
It's
never
just
knock a team
classic
for doing
Bills
that.
luck. But
Because
yeah,
like, look at Sebastian Janikowski. He was now I would not take a kicker 16th overall, but like, look at him. He is literally a top 5 kicker in NFL history.
yeah, he's all.
Yeah.
Like,
Polish cannon.
gonna be. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, here's something I do want to talk about with the Ravens because I didn't really know. I saw Adam Randall, and I am a running back connoisseur.
Clemson?
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
He was ranked 7th, like out of running backs.
Wow.
Position ranked 7th. Yeah.
Wow.
And then they got him with
Yeah, what the
in the 5th.
fifth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think that was a nice little steal there.
I mean, I think anybody out of Clemson you're gonna trust for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
You know you're getting a good player out of Clemson.
I'm gonna say this, and this is maybe me being like slightly biased towards 3 other players they drafted. I like Zion Young a lot. I actually personally love Zion Young. He was kind of one of my draft darlings. I think I already declared my draft darlings, but I like Zion Young a lot. I think he has a lot of potential. I like Jacoby Lane, exactly what you said, Bradley. I love Elijah Surratt.
I love him, dude.
Love
I've loved him since the beginning of Indiana season last year. I
All
was
those
like,
Indiana
oh.
receivers.
Yeah,
are
all
tough.
of them.
They're
Yeah.
all tough.
And
All
Surratt, to me, he always stood out, honestly,
Yeah.
more than Cooper to
Yeah.
me. I thought he was so reliable. Just like kind of like a third and Keenan situation with the Chargers. He was just always there.
And the reason why I left Ola Ione to the end here is I've never been super high on him.
Really?
I get it because he's huge, but he's one of those guys where I think they're drafting him because he's huge. He's 6'4",
yeah.
320. That is a massive.
ESPN
gentleman.
has him
Yeah.
listed as the #1 overall offensive guard.
Yeah.
And-
I see that too.
Yeah.
I
With a
don't.
pro comp of Quinn Miners.
I would,
Yeah.
I would like to say this
bad.
though, because I mean he's from Penn State,
Yeah.
and like we could talk about whatever, but have you ever really seen Penn State play anybody that's like worth a shit other than Ohio State?
Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon.
They lost to Oregon.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
so,
no.
like,
They also lost to Nico and UCLA. I'm
they
pretty
lost
sure.
to a lot of people last year.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So like I'm not saying anything about his play. I have no idea about their interior.
The thing about like interior linemen, it's kind of hard to judge.
Yeah.
It is,
so
yeah.
hard to
It's
judge.
really hard to judge going into the
Yeah.
draft.
Yeah. I mean, he's.
I'm going to trust a Big Ten lineman, though.
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're out of Ohio State, 100%.
Yeah.
Or Iowa.
Penn State. Oh yeah. If you're one of those like Midwest corn
Yeah,
boys,
I was about to say,
yeah.
Iowa did have like a ginger dude with a mullet go at some point.
come on.
You know that man's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Jennings Dunker is going to end up in the Hall of Fame.
Dunker. Oh,
Just
my
straight
gosh.
up.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
legend
Okay.
already.
I was say we probably need to speed this up because we're going to be here all
We
day.
got a lot of teams.
Let's just
to
be
cover.
on A- or A. This is just straight up an A minus.
Yeah,
Also, whenever you
I'll
have a
give it A-.
plethora of picks, unless you literally screw it up like that bad, it's
Unless you
really-
draft 3 quarterbacks
Yeah.
or 2 quarterbacks like the Browns did last year.
Don't even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My issue is I don't have like any. They don't really get any like huge steals for me, but just by the pure volume of what you're bringing in and the fact that you address your needs pretty well.
Yeah.
A. I would
Ravens
say.
have a good history of drafting.
Actually,
but
11 picks.
I'm gonna say A minus because I can't bring myself to give it to an A just because they didn't really have like, any like fantastic picks to me.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
give him
say
an A
A
for
minus.
Surratt.
So
Yes,
So I
I'm
love
going to give him a B plus because I hate the Ravens. Let's
Yeah.
move on.
Fair enough.
we're going A minus overall though.
Yeah.
All right, next one is the Buffalo Bills, which I did not realize how good their draft was until now.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on and staring at it. Oh
They
my!
had a good one.
Igben
Goodness.
Augustin in the 2nd round.
for
Skylar
not having
Bell
a
out of
first-round pick.
UConn. Oh my
That
goodness gracious.
that has been well declared that is my absolute draft darling of this year.
Yeah.
And whenever I saw the Buffalo Bills take him, a tear ran
I know
down
you were
my
happy
eye.
about that.
and
also
my leg. The idea of Josh Allen finally having a competent wide receiver 1 to throw to actually makes me want to like jump and shout for joy.
Don't worry, they're gonna trade him away.
Yeah, I would say, don't worry. There's some random issue will come out from Diana Rossini.
He was a
but-
consensus All-American at UConn.
yeah.
Yeah.
do you know how hard that is?
And he was a position ranked 13th for wide receivers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Taken in the
should.
4th.
To me, he should honestly have been like
in athleticism.
he should have been up for the Blitnikoff, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
If you watch this guy, he has NFL wide receiver 1 written everywhere all over him.
Yeah.
And they get him in the 4th round. Oh my goodness. Anyways, TJ Parker.
Stud. We're
Great
well
pick.
aware. Yep.
There's a couple guys in this draft who like were graded out really high in the beginning and graded out really high at the end because this was such a weird year where like there was so much fluctuation.
Yeah.
Like if you would have went back in time and told someone that Fernando Mendoza was going to be the first overall pick,
Pretty sure it was
nobody
like
would believe
Drew Aller that was projected
Yeah.
number, or Ty Simpson.
Or
like,
Klubnik.
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 Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
Klubnik.
he was
It was
up
Klubnik
Nuss.
and Nussmeier.
Nussmeier was up there too. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like
Holy dude, I'm sorry. I still can't. Like that boggles my mind.
Yeah.
Just how everything could change so fast. Carson
Yeah.
Beck was up there too.
I got 2 words for you, buddy. Brian Kelly.
Hey, amen to that, brother. Amen.
really the only guy,
Ruined that kid.
the only guy who stuck it out was Arvell Reese. Like Arvell Reese was
Yeah.
expected
Yep,
to go
he
high,
was-
and he
yes.
went high. Like this was also a draft though where like it was kind of like this was a year where it was very fluctuating
Yeah.
because the best player in college football doesn't declare till next year.
Right.
You know.
True. The best player maybe of all time.
Yeah, maybe one of the
Seriously,
best
dude,
college
I mean,
players we've ever seen.
I
Yeah.
cannot wait to watch him play.
It's
I
gonna be
cannot wait to.
so
By the way, if you don't know who we're talking about, you should. It's Jeremiah Smith. But like, I cannot wait. By the way, did y'all hear the whole thing that Texas Tech apparently offered him $20 million to transfer?
underpaid.
Yeah, which is
That would've
wild.
been an
I was about to say, how
underpayment.
much does Ohio State give him? Probably.
Yeah.
If I were him, I would just stay. Just straight.
Ohio State has like Lex Wessner IDF money.
Yeah,
so
seriously, they got.
they're gonna keep him.
Yeah.
He's a Buckeye.
All right. So, anyways, they get T.J. Parker, Davidson Igbinosun, who was a great pick.
Awesome.
Jude Bowery, who I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about.
Yeah.
Grade out was a 614, which by the way, the max is an 8.
Okay.
6.14, so potential guy pretty much.
Yeah. 14th ranked tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caleb Elams or Jalen Kilgore, which was a great pick.
Yeah. That's a nice one.
Zane Durant, which is also a great pick. Toriano Pride Jr., I don't know much about him. Tommy Doman gets another punter getting
Little
love.
punter.
And then Armaj Reed Adams, who I actually know a little bit about.
Oh, with the
Pick.
Tommy DeMond, I want to give props to Florida's punter and kicker.
Yes.
Both drafted.
Both drafted.
Yeah.
Trace
Oh.
Mack was
Shout-
drafted by
Trace
the Packers.
Mack, amazing
shout out
name.
Florida special
I will.
teams.
I will.
Always.
Clap,
Gators.
I won't ever
They've been
clap for
good.
the Gators, but I will clap for their special teams.
Dude,
Yes.
like year in and year out, man, they find a way.
Yeah.
Those Townsend brothers, oof,
Yeah.
good punter.
I mean, I have no notes on this. You just heard the names. The fact that we all recognize like most of
I was
the
just
names
about
that
to
they
say that,
drafted.
Yeah.
This is
That's how I grade drafts. It's like, how many names
I
do I
actually know
recognize?
this name in the 6th round.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You also address every single need that you had, except for having a competent ownership group that you can't really get that in the draft.
yeah. Having a psychotic owner.
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything about this draft. I've said I would only give out 2 A pluses, but I might change that to 3.
No, I will say it was boring for them, but they addressed pretty much every need they
Yeah.
had. Wide receiver, edge, and then everywhere on the line and on defense.
Yeah, y'all are right. There's not a huge splash play here. I think,
Yeah.
but I will give it an A.
I'll give it an
I
A,
won't drop
yeah.
from an
If
A.
they had a first round pick, and I'd give it an A plus.
Yeah.
But
Agreed.
I agree. I'm getting too giddy over here.
They
too excited.
they lost their
Skyler,
first.
bro.
that wasn't DJ Moore they lost it for, right? That was-
Oh, Loki. I think it was.
was it?
Well, did the
They traded first round.
Oh wait, no, they traded
thought
down
they did,
three.
yeah.
They traded down 3 times in round 1 to gain additional.
That's right, because the
mid-round
Titans
selections.
traded back
Oh,
up.
yes,
Yeah, they
yes.
traded. Okay, yeah, that's how Titans. That's
were
Titans
a
got
lot of
31.
trades.
Yeah,
There
there
were
was
a
a ton of
a lot
ton
of
of
weird
small
ones.
trades.
Yeah, like, it was weird.
There was not a big blockbuster trade. There was just a bunch of small ones, which I expected at least a blockbuster, but whatever.
Yeah, I think the biggest blockbuster there was Kansas City trading back up.
Yeah,
I think they did. Yeah.
but yeah, I think we all agree with an A for this.
yeah, I'm cool with the name.
They also, I will never fault a team for folding their picks. They folded it super well.
Yeah, I mean they got so many.
Yep. All right. Next one is the Carolina Panthers, which this is honestly like the most average draft I've
Ethical
ever seen.
draft.
Like
Ethical draft. Yeah.
they literally addressed every need in order of how much they needed it.
Yeah.
Like
Pretty much.
they needed an offensive tackle, then a defensive tackle, then a wide receiver 2 that could develop into a wide receiver 1, then a cornerback, then just depth. And they literally did that in order. Monroe Freeling, I don't think he should have gone at 19, but he's now. I will say,
They probably thought he was the best tackle available, and there was room for debate there.
Yeah, he's 6'7". Size.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, mass moves mass, my man.
A Georgia boy who's 6'7" on the line.
You're going to take that all day. You kind of have to.
And by the way, when I say I disagree with him at 19, I just think that Spencer Fano was a slightly better prospect.
Yeah.
But who cares?
He was second ranked offensive tackle athleticism score.
Yeah.
I'll take a lineman
into
from
that.
Georgia any day.
Yeah.
Any day.
Yeah, Lee Hunter in the second, great pick. Chris Braslin in the third,
Love it.
great pick.
Yep.
Will Lee, corner in the fourth, great pick. And then Sam Heck, Zakie Whitley, and Jackson Kuwatch, the perennial fifth.
My favorite player.
Yeah, man, Zakie Wheatley.
Miami, Ohio.
Ohio legend.
I'm telling y'all, man, Zakie Wheatley at Penn State.
Yeah, dude.
You just had to be there.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Where were you?
Yeah.
Not playing well against Nico. That's where he was.
No.
I mean, to me, this is literally like I hate to give them a C+ for this draft because they did do exactly what they needed to do and they didn't screw anything up. But again, that's just like the bare minimum average. I think that this is the most like bare minimum average Panthers draft possible.
I mean,
Boring but
I'll give him
good.
A B minus.
I'm
yeah,
rocking with B.
I was gonna go with a B.
All right, yeah. So I guess we grade out as a B- for that one.
I'll take it.
Sweet.
And anytime there's Georgia, you
Yeah, first round Georgia guy is hard to go wrong with, unless it's Isaiah Wilson.
Good for them. Okay. Next one, the Bears had one of the better slips fall to them with Dylan Thieneman.
Yeah.
Did not expect him to fall that
I thought he would be a
dog.
Chief, to be honest.
Which, by the way, phenomenal fit on the Bears.
Yeah, that's scary.
Like,
Love it.
that pushes their grade up a lot for me, honestly. Then
Also, take a look at the fourth round. There's a name you might recognize.
Malik Muhammad.
In the fourth round.
Yeah. Xavier Thomas out of LSU. I think that was a reach. But then you get Sam Rosh out of Stanford, who I think was also
He's a good tight end.
The second round pick.
Logan Jones.
I was literally going to say
Iowa center.
Yep.
And he is and I'm not saying this just because, Iowa offensive lineman. I'm being so serious. This dude is a demon.
Just look at him.
Dude, he was
Come
ranked
on.
third
He was
for
born
centers.
to be a Chicago Bear.
And then
Oh my goodness.
this might be a name if you'll probably recognize this one, Andrew.
Yeah.
This is just like kind of a Georgia Tech guy who's like his name ended up a lot. Jordan Vandenberg.
I love it. Vandenberg, he brought the juice.
Yeah.
Juice to Georgia Tech's defense. I loved watching him play.
6'3",
He wears
300.
the ugliest like Zenith BS helmet that I've ever seen. I love it.
I mean, I'm just straight up gonna give this an A-. This is
I don't see any bad picks at all.
this is a-
Especially getting Malik Muhammad in the fourth round when you desperately needed a cornerback. I love
I
it.
guess the tight end's the only one I'm somewhat question marking.
that
'cause,
I don't love Sam
they're,
Roush.
they're fine at tight end. They are more than
They
fine.
got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless Komet gone? I mean, he's still there, right?
Yeah, and also Sam Roush is just not like
Right. He's not a.
Like, if you look at his picture, you can tell this man is not a dog.
He's from Stanford. He's wearing glasses, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's
told
wearing
you.
glasses, but they're like, just look at him.
Yeah.
It's like we went back to
Wearing
time.
glasses with the tape in the middle, like
you
he broke them.
You can tell he doesn't have like lenses in those glasses.
Is he wearing performative glasses?
It must be.
That's
what
a
it looks
hefty
like.
allegation, Andrew.
It is a hefty allegation. What's he
was
gonna
pick
do?
number
Come
69,
find
which is
me?
Pretty awesome.
Nice.
But he was picked 69, so that's
Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah,
To
best,
me,
best pick of the draft.
if you just went in blind and they just had like an average pick at 69, I think they shot an average pick at 89, I would say, and they shot an average pick in the 5th round, then I would give this draft honestly an A+.
Yep.
The issue is that I think Sam Roche was a little bit of a reach. I don't know if it's Roush or Roosh. That was a reach. I think Xavier Thomas, you could have gotten a better wide receiver there because I'm pretty sure Chris Brazzell was on the board. Yes, no, he was not. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
I'm cool with that.
Guys,
then.
breaking news, by the way.
What's up?
Logan Jones was Mr. 57, a.k.a. the winner of the Mr. Hines.
Oh my gosh.
He gets ketchup for life.
Wow.
And the opportunity to make his own special sauce. Apparently.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Imagine go to a
It's
burger
going to
joint
be like
in Chicago and
some
asking for some
Midwestern
Logan.
For the
BS
Logan
sauce.
Jones.
It's just going to be ketchup and mayo.
Can you send me that Logan, by the way? They could not have gotten a better person to represent.
Right, I mean, that's
That
perfect.
rules. I love
Yeah, I
it.
mean, Devin Hester, by the way, like presents that, so it's kind of perfect. The Bears got
That's
the 57th
awesome.
pick.
Yep.
That's pretty amazing.
Can I say something so mean real quick?
Go ahead.
He
Devin.
looks like
Absolutely.
he'd smell like ketchup, bro.
Oh, he does, bro.
Tell me
He
this isn't a
does.
kid.
Oh,
and
yeah, I was
you're-
going to say, in
at a
5th grade
local park.
cafeteria.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude.
He's the type of guy to like smear it on his face and then pick up the other
Excuse me?
packets and chuck them across the
Excuse me?
cafeteria.
He would start the food fights.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
me.
My mom said I could have that. Anyways, I give it an A- just because like there was
draft.
like Malik Muhammad's a great pick. Xavier Thomas, that made sense to me. Logan Jones is a great pick. Dylan Thielman's a great pick. Jordan Vanderberg is a great pick. But Keyshawn Elliott and Sam Roosh both just stand out as picks that I would not have.
Yeah, just
I'll go with A-.
yeah. I'll do A-.
I was going to get A-.
A-. Moving on to the Bengals, who are infamously awful drafters.
It doesn't get any better.
And it doesn't get any better.
It doesn't look very good at all.
Cassius Howell was a great pick. I will give them that.
In the second round,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
They,
second
they
round,
needed
that's
it.
a great
Everyone
pick.
else, I mean, I know who Colby Young is.
Tacario Davis was not a good pick either. I'm just going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say it. I understand Washington corners have been very good in the NFL thus far, but Tacario Davis does not grade out well. Connor Liu has some he's a name. Like he is definitely like a name that people will recognize. But he had some issues at Auburn. Colby Young, I feel like I apologize, Andrew. I feel like he was an okay pick there.
I honestly, I'm going to say this. And this, once again, just so we all understand, this is kind of a hypocrisy for me to say. I don't think Colby Young was really that great of a wide receiver at Georgia.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Who was better, him or Dylan Bell? Dylan Bell went undrafted, mind you.
Yeah,
I would
Did,
take
did
Dylan Bell.
sign, I
probably
forget
say
where,
Bell.
but I would also say Dylan Bell.
Yeah. And then Brian Parker, Jack Endries, and Landon Robinson out of Navy.
Well-
By the way, Navy had 3 draft picks this year.
I did
I'm
see
gonna
that.
I'm gonna get to one of those. One of those is my draft darling, and y'all can guess who
Eli?
it is. Yeah, it's Eli. It's Heidenreich. I love him so
Or wait,
much.
did Navy have 1 or have 2 or 3?
Good question.
I know they had at least 2. Let's see. 2 selections. But hey, for Navy
Not bad.
to have 2 people exempt,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
that's insane for them. So big stuff for them.
What is it? Fair wind and following seas?
Yep.
Yeah, fair seas and following wind? Something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say Navy veteran on our hands right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Patterson.
Hold your applause and drop your drawers.
I'm gonna give this draft a below average grade. This is my second below average grade I'm giving out, but not as bad as the Rams. Definitely not as bad as the Rams.
Yeah.
Because I do like Cassius Howell, but nothing jumps out at me, and I think Colby Young was objectively a bad pick.
It's a C-.
I was gonna go C-.
I was gonna go D.
I was gonna go D plus because I just don't see like why would you draft 2 centers when you need everybody on the line, right? And maybe you can easily swap from center to guard. I don't know.
Yeah, and
But
Connor Liu is still coming off of an ACL tear.
Yeah.
And they picked him before the other center.
Yeah, and Brian Parker the second is ranked 5th, right? They got him in the 6th. He was the 5th ranked center.
Yeah.
Lou is 4th ranked, and you got him in the 4th. You could have just totally bypassed him, got an offensive tackle, which is what you need.
Yeah, you need everything on the line.
Yeah, but they're just all over the place. Like I don't get this. The only thing I could see them actually doing decently is they got a defensive tackle, they got a cornerback. Whether you want to believe in this cornerback or not, he does have an injury history, and then you got Cassius Howell. Well, one of those should produce.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go D plus.
Yep.
It's not looking good.
What does that grade out to? C- or D+? Or
I'll say C minus.
I'm cool with C minus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
C minus with an asterisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on directly to a
downward.
polar opposite draft, the Cleveland Browns.
About the other ones.
Golly.
It's really it's a great draft when when the words out of my mouth are about to say I was least impressed with the 9th overall selection, and I still like the 9th overall selection.
It's a great. I mean, they got a first round safety in the second round. Austin Barber, amazing tackle out of Florida. Also, I have a buddy literally named Austin Barber.
Yeah,
Really?
Their first 5 picks are all potential first rounders.
Yeah.
Let's just be like
Legitimately.
Casey Concepcion was a first rounder. Spencer Fano was a first rounder. Denzel Boston was a first round projection. Emmanuel McNeil Warren is one of my other draft darlings, and
Other than Caleb Downs, he's the best safety in the class. I'm pretty sure.
It is by a far margin.
Yeah.
I understand you see Toledo by his name, and you're like, ooh.
Yeah. But like, where did Devon Witherspoon come from? Toledo?
Iowa or Illinois, I think. But
Illinois, yeah.
you're thinking of the current Eagles.
No, Quinion Mitchell.
I was gonna say,
Oh, yes.
Quinion Mitchell.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
I'm telling you, if you are a good secondary player, it doesn't matter where you're playing.
Oh yeah, no.
Like if you can lock up receive, like now it does matter where you're playing because like if you get beat a couple times by Jeremiah Smith versus Mark Johnson of North Dakota School for the Blind, it matters a lot. But like Emmanuel McNeil Warren did not let people behind him, and he's playing Division I guys every week, straight up. And also he had a really good showing against I think it was honestly Ohio State.
Might have been.
But yeah, and then Austin Barber's a steal.
Yeah.
Parker Brailsford is a pretty good pick. Justin Jefferson, great wide receiver. Also is now a linebacker in the NFL. He switched teams,
Crazy how
switched
that works.
positions. Yeah.
But I mean, coming out of Alabama, he's still great. I'm
kinda
taking
curious
Alabama
about
linebacker.
Any day.
Love
he's
it.
a
And
dog.
Taylon Green in the 6th round for fun.
Yeah, dude, just for fun.
just for fun.
Let's see what happens, bro.
And he runs what, a 4.36,
He's
something
6'6",
ridiculous.
dude.
6'6" and ran like a 4.35.
He's
somewhere
the
in that
Anthony
range.
Richardson of this draft.
Yeah.
But
None
but-
of
Taking
but
that where
much better
Anthony should have
place.
been.
none of the pressure.
Taking
Yeah.
where Anthony should have been taken. Yeah.
Yeah. He is the cautionary tale. of this draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, both Justin Jeffersons look dead alike too.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
I mean,
just like
see
each
it.
other.
if you squint your eyes and go completely blind,
if you
they
give
look
him
the exact
grills,
same.
Yes,
They're the same
yeah,
person.
and maybe it's cinnamon toast
Yeah.
crunch.
No, I was
Yeah.
cracking up because like sometimes you got guys like Josh Hines Allen and Josh Allen who look exactly alike.
Oh, yeah. Hard to tell them apart.
Lamar Jackson and Lamar Jackson. Now we have Devontae Smith and Devontae Smith.
We have 2 Justin Jeffersons.
Yeah, and we have a Michael Jackson, which is kind of cool
We
too.
do have Michael Jackson. Yes, we do.
Anyways, this is an A+ draft. I have no notes.
This is the second
fun.
banger draft in a row for the Browns.
Casey Concepcion is a steal. Denzel Boston is a steal, and I don't care if they got both of them. Beautiful. They needed
They're
them.
love
different. I mean, they're different.
Yeah. Emmanuel McNeil Warren, steal. Austin Barber, steal. Justin Jefferson out of Alabama, all jokes aside, steal. Taylon Green, steal.
Yeah.
Carson Ryan out of BYU, steal.
Yeah.
There was only 2 picks I didn't mention in that. And that was Spencer Fano, who went exactly where he was supposed to go. Parker Brailsford, who was, whatever. And Joe Royer.
Another tight end for fun. Because you can never have too many
Yeah,
weapons.
and also, again, they needed 2 tight ends because they only have Harold Fannin now. Guess what? You get 2 tight ends to back up Harold Fannin.
Yep.
Also, Taylon Green in the Monken system, like that should be. I mean,
He's going to be running.
that's what I'm saying.
He's
Like,
gonna
if
run
something
a
goes
lot.
wrong with Shador, or even not, maybe we just throw him in and give him a little package.
No,
deal.
and
That's
like
fine.
for everyone
We're going to
online,
see him in the preseason for sure.
definitely.
It's going to be fun.
He'll probably
it
be
is
one that we talk about.
There's a realistic chance that there might be a QB battle, like mid-season. I don't think in the beginning of the season, but mid-season there could be a QB battle
Yeah.
between Green. Apparently, the current word right now is that Deshaun Watson's going to start.
What?
That's crazy.
Like between
He's
What?
back.
yeah, that's
Oh, should we?
Cleveland
we
masseuse. He's
need-
back.
He's back.
We need to talk about the Klay Thompson stuff at one point,
Oh my
maybe,
gosh.
if we have time.
Yes.
Oh, heavens.
But I'm
A plus.
A plus.
Yeah, A plus.
I'm cool with
This
cool
is this is unbelievable that Cleveland figured out how to draft.
It's awesome.
Anyway.
Now they have to try to figure out how to play well.
Yeah,
That's
they have
the
to figure out how to
the
develop
hard
and
part.
keep a quarterback.
Yep. And
I'm gonna run real quick.
also, this whole thing of like the people be like, oh, the Browns can't do this. Like, eventually, if they get enough pieces, they're just gonna have to. Like,
Yeah.
It's
They're-
going to come together.
They're gonna do it by some kind of dumb luck and just eventually hit a quarterback.
Yep.
Yep. All right. The next team we're moving on to is the Dallas Cowboys, which had, it's kind of funny to me, had my favorite first round draft selection and my least favorite first round draft selection on the exact same team. Caleb Downs is the steal of the draft.
Caleb
Yeah,
Downs,
I
the
mean-
fact that he was drafted 11th overall and he fell
Ridiculous.
probably 6 or 5 or 6 spots, arguably.
Ridiculous.
I was wanting the Titans to take him.
Yeah.
After
It's a
Love
beast.
went.
He is the second best player in this draft behind Jeremiah Love.
No
to me.
doubt.
Yeah.
And I think he
You
might
build
be
your
the first,
secondary around him,
honestly,
you know?
straight up. Like, just because if he would have, I saw someone saying, like, if he would have declared for the draft 2 years ago, he still would have gotten picked at 11.
He's been a first-round pick since he was
He's
at
been
Alabama.
so consistent.
He was freshman of the year for the SEC. Like, but then you go into Malachi Lawrence, which like that's an A+ pick. Like Caleb Downs is an easy pick, but an A+ pick. And I think that picture of the Giants and the Cowboys, that whole like draft progression with which don't get me wrong, I like I just blanked on his name. Oh my goodness, Maligoa.
Yeah, Maui.
Yes,
Francis
yeah.
I
Maligoa.
like Maligoa, but over Downs.
Yeah, no, never.
Yeah, I think New York might come to regret that if he turns into another Evan Neal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Caleb Downs as an A+, but then right afterwards you have Malachi Lawrence, who you could have gotten in second or third round to me.
Probably, yeah.
I get it. He's 6'4". He's got a 33-inch reach. He's 253.
Yeah.
This is a development guy. Now, the production score, he was 18th. Athleticism score, he was 2nd. The Cowboys don't have time to have a project edge rusher.
Right.
Well, you say that. They took 3 edge players in this draft. So
And that was
one of
literally-
them
I was like, can
probably
you
gonna
tell
hit.
they're missing Micah?
Yeah.
Can you tell
It
they're
was very
looking
obvious
for
that
somebody?
I mean they
fill the void.
rebuilt a good portion of this defense in this
I was
draft.
literally about to address that because you drafted 3 edge rushers, which that's an issue in and of itself. But whatever.
Yeah.
Move on. The great thing about having a great first round pick is that you can't go below average if you have a great first round pick. So congratulations, Cowboys. You've secured a C+. But
I'm cool with the C+.
looking down the list at Jay Sean Barham, Drew Shelton, Devin Moore, and Anthony Smith and LT Overton, you might stay at a C+.
Yeah, the rest of it is.
None of them are
okay.
blockbuster guys.
I will say this. What do y'all know about Anthony Smith? Because I'm about to
Not
tell y'all
enough.
something insane.
Not
about him.
much.
Yeah.
Out of East Carolina,
He
I don't
played
know nothing.
11 positions last season.
Are you serious?
He played
On both sides?
quarterback, wide receiver, running back, tight end, edge rusher,
What?
corner, punter, kicker, returner.
What?
Then he played 2 more positions up. He didn't play on the O-line or D-line other than edge. Oh, he played weak side linebacker, and he played safety.
He did.
He,
on
by the way,
He did have more than 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
Receiving.
By the way, through his 3 years, he had a 1,000-yard rushing season, a 1,000-yard receiving season, and a 1,000-yard passing.
Okay,
So
so
the
That's actually
trifecta.
crazy. I didn't know
He is the
any
most
of that.
insane Swiss Army knife
That's
we may
crazy.
well, I
have
mean,
ever seen.
if Travis Hunter
also-
got to win the Heisman, where was his Heisman?
Yeah, where's this guy?
What the heck,
exactly.
bro?
If I'm not mistaken, because I'm not gonna lie, I saw, as you guys know, with my usual ball knowledge, saw a reel about it.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah, of course.
His punt average was 42 yards too.
Oh my gosh.
This
Take
guy's an
He's a
athletic
dog.
freak.
6'3",
So-
190.
I'm still saying
getting
I'm
the
still
Anthony
saying a
Smith
C
jersey.
plus because I don't like Malachi Lawrence, I don't like Jay Sean Barham, and I don't like LT Overton. I don't like taking all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So I'm
No, I don't
still-
like how apparent it was that they missed Micah
Yeah, it was
Parsons.
panic button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This felt like a panic draft. I don't even like Devin Moore that much.
No, I don't know.
But your first and last pick were so good that I have to give you some. And I like LT Overton overall as a whole.
Yeah.
Like I would take LT Overton honestly. I would take LT Overton possibly over like I don't know. I will say Jay Sean Barham has a lot of potential too. I like Jay Sean Barham, but they took 3 developmental guys at a time where you can't have developmental guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
They need edge help now.
Yeah. But you have Anthony Smith. So
I mean, he
you'll-
might be able to play edge at this point.
I'm giving
Put
him-
some weight
he
on.
Did
He
play
can.
edge, and
Yeah.
he played literally just like pure blitz edge.
That's awesome. I love it.
Like
I
I
mean,
watched his highlights. It's the most entertaining highlight reel I've watched.
I'm gonna go home and watch
Yeah,
that
for
now.
real.
Now that 11 different positions.
That's legendary.
Is that over his career in just 1 season?
I think it's over his career.
Okay, still. That's like the rich man's Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah, seriously.
Play
yeah.
both sides of the
Yes.
ball at every single position,
Yes.
every single skill position.
Yeah. I mean, he is.
He was a freak in youth football. I bet. I bet he
Oh
was
my
just
gosh.
nasty in youth football.
Well, and, like he looks like an athletic demon too. When you look
He does.
At him.
He
Like,
does.
Well, because like
You know
he
he's a
honestly
beast.
looks like he would be an offensive lineman. Yeah. Like,
I like based on just that headshot, I can't tell what position he plays.
He's
right?
he's a little too happy.
Yeah.
Right.
He's just happy to be wherever he slots in
Heck
at.
yeah, bro.
Put me in, coach.
anyways,
In.
C plus for me.
I'll go C+.
I was just
yeah.
gonna go C, but
All right, Denver
love Caleb
Broncos. This team was probably the most underwhelming draft of all of them.
Yeah.
Though I do like a couple names they got. Tyler Onyedem was fine. Jonah Coleman.
Jonah Coleman, I love
Great
Jonah
pick.
Coleman. Yep, that's a good one.
Cage Casey.
Cage
Great
Casey,
name.
amazing. Justin Jolly,
Justin Jolly is a dog. My roommate put me on to Justin Jolly.
Yeah.
He is a demon.
Shout out the roomie.
Like,
yeah, I didn't.
he's like a more athletic Evan Ingram that's very raw.
Ooh, that's fun.
I want to see what he graded out. as.
Also, Red Murdoch sounds like the name of a member of the A team.
It does. It so
Yeah.
does. And he's a beast, by the way.
Yeah.
He's a stud. He was honestly, I love that for a 7th round pick. I can appreciate that.
I feel like this draft is honestly, I would give it a B-. Like, even though they
It's
have
pretty good.
no-
Even their first pick in the 3rd round, I didn't realize they did not really have any draft capital at all.
I was about to say I cannot give them anything above a B-, just straight up. But what they had, I think they played it perfectly.
yeah.
Did you know that Red Murdoch has an NCAA record?
I was
for
just about to say this. Yes.
Yeah, 17 forced fumbles in his career.
In his career?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's like
That's how I knew about him. was
Peanut
because of the
Tillman type
forced fumbles.
stats.
He's
That's
nuts.
crazy.
Yeah, no, he's
got,
insane.
He's got great intangibles too. 6'2", pretty much 232, 31-inch length.
Especially on a team like Denver.
Was he Mr. Irrelevant too? I think he was.
He was,
Probably,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep. He
Not,
was.
not Diego Pavia.
Not Pavia, not the popster.
Still unsigned, by the way.
I know. He's
Still unsigned.
He's about to be a UFL demon, by the way. Probably gonna ride the bench somewhere.
Actually, there's a team in the CFL who has rights to him.
Oh, okay, my bad. No, I didn't know that.
The Blue Bombers.
Oh, the Blue
Hamilton
Bombers.
Tiger Cats.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to the Detroit. What was the grade we gave him? We gave him a B- overall.
I wouldn't. I'm gonna
him a
say
B.
simply because they didn't have a 1st round, they didn't have a 2nd round.
I give him a C+.
Yeah, you gotta be like a C.
Just
C+.
average.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, Jonah Coleman is the quintessential 4th round pick.
Yeah.
That just seems right.
Everyone
to me.
takes a running back in the 4th, and he was probably the best running back. That was available to them. Though I will say honestly, I think there was 2 running backs who fell, like Mike Washington and Singleton. I think they were both some really great late running back prospects. But we'll talk about that later.
Yep.
The Detroit Lions. Blake Miller.
That's the Taylor Decker replacement, right?
Yep. Yeah. Blake Miller, Derek Moore, Jimmy Rolder. Crazy name. I don't know why I couldn't pronounce it there. Keith Abney, Kendrick Law, Skylar Gill, Howard, and this guy named Tyree West out of Tennessee. Honestly,
Kind of surprised Tyree West got drafted.
yeah, I was saying,
Yeah.
honestly, pretty shocked he got drafted.
Good for him,
Proud
though.
of him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say-
he'd make the league. I just didn't think he'd be drafted.
Well, yeah, because
But-
whenever you think about Tennessee and defense, you tend to not.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Blake-
Unless it's 2 years ago.
Leslie Pierce.
Blake Miller, we said it earlier, can't go wrong with picking dudes
Yeah,
out of
no.
Clemson. He's
And-
probably going to be a stud.
Yeah.
He's also one of those guys where we talked about earlier was projected to be a high pick, ended up being a high pick. Like,
Went exactly where people
Yeah.
thought he would go.
and I think he was literally projected like 12th, like whenever the season started.
Yeah.
Finished out at 17th. Good for him.
Yeah.
Derek Moore out of Michigan. He is. I think I've heard he's a demon. That's what
Was
I've
he,
heard. But I've heard he needs development.
Was he teammates with Hutchinson or
Yeah, he was.
he was? Okay.
So that'll be good.
I was about to say.
Yeah, that'll be good for
And
chemistry.
Rolder also from Michigan right after
Another
that.
one, yeah.
So now you
they're
got
just wow.
some Michigan in Detroit.
Yeah.
A lot of home cooking there.
I like
Which is never. A
I
bad
like
thing.
that. I was about to say.
Kendrick Law. He played at Alabama.
I was
going
going
to
to say that name is very
Yeah,
familiar.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he did play at Alabama.
Got you.
But
Kinda
he was
not
there.
a good sign if you transferred to Kentucky, but
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason you didn't cut it at Alabama.
I'm not gonna lie. The NFL graded this as an A-. I'm not a huge fan of any of these picks, other than Blake Miller. But that felt like just like a gimme pick. I think this is
Yeah.
a B-.
Yeah,
me.
B
I was
minus.
thinking B minus.
Kendrick
C
Law's
plus.
production score was a 57.
Oh,
Out of 100, maybe.
I think so.
yeah, that's the
definitely
38th.
Yeah, 38th receiver.
Yeah, I think with that, and honestly, with us being shocked that Tyree West was drafted. I mean, that's
This is just
good.
an underwhelming draft for the
Mike.
Lions, but
They needed a. Good
they made
draft
they
here,
made
yeah.
boring picks at positions that aren't skill positions, so they're not flashy inherently.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense at all.
I like I like the Keith Abney pick, but outside of that, it's really just who are you people?
Yeah,
Who are you people?
they
Yeah.
did address their biggest need, Blake Miller.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, B-. I think is
Works for me.
perfect.
with
here.
that.
All right, the Green Bay Packers.
Yes.
They have a guy named Micah Parsons, which is why they don't have a first round pick. However, they did have a second in which they went and got Brandon Cisse out of South Carolina, who was borderline a first rounder.
Yep.
Chris McClellan out of Missouri, Danny Dennis Sutton,
Great pick in the fourth round, honestly. Yeah.
Jagger Burton, Damani Jackson, and Trey Smack.
Trey Smack,
Kicker out of
he's
Florida.
he's the best kicker, and he was the best kicker in the country last year, in my opinion.
I have nothing.
He is ranked number 1.
He's the best kicker.
he's the
I have nothing bad to say about any of
Nothing
these
at all.
players
I
picked.
love Damani Jackson in the 6th round. Yeah, this is a good one.
This is a great. Honestly,
And I mean,
their
it's,
worst.
it's boring, but it's
their
good.
worst pick is Jagger Burton, but this is a great draft. This
Yeah.
is honestly like
You
for-
can't hate a 5th round pick.
No, for given what they had, they got 5 really potential starters. With Brandon Cisse being one who can step in day one.
Yeah.
They don't have a first rounder, so I can't grade them that high. But this is a solid B.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'll take B or B plus somewhere in there.
So
And
B.
I mean, Trey Smack, I want to talk about it some more. That fixes the Brandon McManus issue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got their
They
guy.
got the
Yeah.
best. I cannot emphasize this enough. He is the best kicker in the draft and will be one of the best in the league.
I'm excited to watch him.
6'1", 188 is.
That's
Just
what
a
you want to see
unit
right there, baby.
Unit.
No, I will say his
The last
hands
name is
are 8 3/4 inches, which I find it hilarious that a kicker's hand measurements are even available. But do you guys think that'll affect him in his run up? Do you think that'll catch too much wind? Moving on.
Like he loses aerodynamics.
Yes.
on the
That's
way
the
up.
level of tampering that teams have to do for the consensus first overall picks. Like Fernando Mendoza's shoe size is a 13. Have we considered this? The last first overall pick was size 13 shoes. Not Kyler Murray.
Did his friends show up to his birthday party? Did his little draft day reference for you?
Yeah.
His big toe is 3/4 of an inch shorter.
Yes. We're going to pick Ty Simpson because of this now.
We heard that what is it? It's not Malachi Lemon, it's Mackay Lemon. Looks like us Rams are not going with him.
Pass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this an A for the Packers. Or did we already grade it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we just did a B's on
Yeah.
him.
Oh, yeah, that's
we
fine.
graded as B's. Because now we're moving on to the
What's your
Texans,
name?
which
we can go
really
B+.
funny. The Texans are really funny to me because their first and second round picks should absolutely be swapped. Like Keelan Rutledge is a second rounder and Caden McDonald's is a first round.
But hey, you get both of them.
But you get both.
Better
Can't
say,
complain.
Best of both
Yeah.
worlds.
I was gonna say, I mean, it averages out to average, so good for them.
Yeah.
Great
Both
to see them
picks are
two go
great.
at it in practice.
I mean, I think the importance of what they needed for the first round, right? Like 100%, you need an offensive line person.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Or
They're not really lacking on the defensive front by any means.
No.
So,
they could have reached and got Carson Beck, and that would have solved a lot of their problems too. But whatever.
Hey, they got Davis Mills, man.
facts, bro. Let him
Never
cook,
forget.
bro. Long neck Mills, please let him play.
Yeah.
Please. All right.
I did like the Rutledge pick, but I agree with you that they could have swapped the first and the second round picks that they had.
I honestly, like, looking down the list, I'm not too impressed with any of their other picks.
Me
I think
neither.
everything else was pretty, except for a guy named Woodaz is always cool.
Wade Woodaz, yeah, that's a great one.
Woodaz.
Hey,
And
I want you to try and pronounce their 4th round pick's name.
Fabici Noayau.
Okay, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
That was good.
I'm not gonna lie. If I would have pictured
Fabechi.
Fabici Noayau,
He looks like such a friendly guy.
He looks like such a friendly guy, and that's exactly what I expected him to look like. I'm not. Gonna
Oh, that's a great picture. He's big smiling.
yeah,
Oh my
he's
goodness.
got a big old smile. He's real
Let's
happy.
go.
He
from Oklahoma.
cheesing. I give this a C plus though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah,
boring.
this is an average draft.
Just a meh.
I don't know. I'll do a B minus. Not super crazy high, but higher than.
Yeah, I mean, they got what they needed.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. 2 guards is always good.
Next team, the Indianapolis Colts, a fellow no first round team.
Yep.
They get C.J. Allen out of Georgia, who is a first rounder, so good for them.
Congratulations.
A.J. Halsey out of LSU, didn't love that pick. Jalen Farmer, didn't love that pick. Bryce Bottisher, which I actually,
It's Betcher.
or Betcher.
Betcher.
Get it
You
right.
bet your ass I like that pick.
Hey.
I actually did like that pick in all seriousness.
I did too.
Gums.
George Gums Jr.
Great
out
name.
of Florida.
He is kind of a
Honestly,
beast.
pretty good pick.
I like it.
Caden Curry, another great name. And honestly,
Some names that we might know: Seth McGowan and Deion Burks.
yeah,
Or that I might know. I do
Yeah.
know Seth McGowan.
I like Deion Burks a lot. But
Good for a 7th round, yeah.
overall,
He ran all over Tennessee. I remember that.
weirdly, I feel like their top 2, great picks. Bottom pick, great. Their middle was not great. I don't understand how the Kentucky Wildcats had so many dudes drafted this year,
Insane.
Yeah.
especially when they sucked buns.
They were garbage.
I also like.
Same with Penn State.
Yeah.
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 I,
Florida, too.
I like Bryce Betcher. I thought he was really good at Oregon. I don't know why you would have drafted C.J. Allen and Bryce Betcher at
Yeah.
the same draft.
I'm teetering between a C+ and a C for them because I really think they were underwhelming.
They picked 6 SEC guys, by the way. That's crazy. And then
mean-
Oregon, Ohio State were the other 2 that weren't
Sou-
SEC.
Sounds like a recipe for success.
I mean,
That's what I'm
usually,
saying,
right? I
yeah.
mean, come on.
Yeah.
Should be.
we are complaining about the wrong things, but the right things at the same time.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that reminds me. The SEC set a new record for most players drafted in a single draft with 87.
Yeah, from one conference.
Yeah, and they've also led every conference in draft picks for like 20 years
In like
now.
a streak.
Yeah, but they just broke their own record.
Is anybody surprised by this information?
No.
And big thanks to the
Not
Colts
really.
for setting that record.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna leave it up to y'all on this because I'm stuck between a C+ and a C.
I'm giving them a C.
Yeah, I was. C.
Yeah,
C.
I like I like the direction you were going. I just didn't like how they implemented it. Right?
Yeah, you got 2 linebackers, 2 edges, a safety and offensive guard, a running back, and a receiver.
yeah,
I don't
and like
and 2 of those players were from the University of Kentucky too.
yeah,
This is a C.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, this is a C. I mean, and the first round pick
Speaking-
was spent on Sauce Gardner, which
Yeah. Speaking of Kentucky players in the NFL, can y'all name one that's like good?
I couldn't name one.
Josh
Hines.
Can I be
Josh Hines Allen, he was from Kentucky.
Yep.
Wandale.
Should have been Benny Snell, bro.
Wandale?
That dude was a
Wandale
beast.
Benny Snell was nice.
He should've
Wandale,
been.
he was
Trap Money
he from
Benny.
Kentucky?
Wandale is really?
Wandale Robinson's from Kentucky.
Okay, I'll take that.
I'm
He's
sorry
probably
to-
the best Kentucky Wildcat in the NFL right now.
I'm sorry to break it to y'all. Hey, he did play for the Nebraska Cornhuskers for 2 years.
As a
though, so
transfer?
I'm gonna say that he's a Nebraska prospect just because it makes me feel better.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
better.
Anyways, moving on to the Jacksonville Jaguars, who got the best undrafted free agent of all, Joey. Aguilar.
Yes, signed mere minutes after the draft ended, by the
seriously,
way.
yeah.
Priority free agent.
That's my absolutely favorite time is because you will literally see 200 players get signed.
dude.
Yeah, immediately.
And it's always like just like your heroes. You know, you're like, heck yeah,
Yeah.
man. Like the dudes that you just always
I remember
love,
seeing
you're always
Xavier
attached to.
Restrepo get signed, and Cam
Yes.
Ward was the one who called him.
That was
tears,
tough.
man.
Yes.
And he made the final roster too, and will probably be on the roster this year as well. So
I hope for sure. Yeah,
big
he's
ups
awesome.
to him.
Happy Cam, happy life. So
All right. Jacksonville Jaguars, just staring down this list. Okay, here's the thing, too. Whenever I'm reading the NFL's website and I see it, they give a draft a B, I mean, I know it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Nate Borkirker. No. Albert Regis.
no. 2 A&Ms off. Oh, man. What are we doing?
Emmanuel Pregnon. No. Jalen Husky. Okay. Wesley Williams.
Okay.
Okay. Tanner Kazoil. Phenomenal pick. I don't know if y'all know much about him, but
I actually
he is
don't.
a
Oh, yeah. I don't know much about
demon.
it.
Is he?
Tight end.
I think
Okay.
he'll be tight end 1 literally by the end of the
Ooh,
season. Not
I
like,
like
not in
that.
the NFL, but like tight end 1 on the
No,
team.
yeah.
Josh Cameron, I've heard good pick. My roommate has his twin sister goes to Baylor, so he knows a lot of Baylor ball.
You've got the inside scoop.
But then you get a wide receiver right after too, and C.J. Williams out of Stanford. So I don't know.
Just,
Zach Durfee, never heard of the guy, and Parker Hughes, native of Middle Tennessee.
yeah, shout out MTSU.
Shout out.
Shout out the Raiders. Shout out the Raiders.
But who?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is not it.
Sorry.
Is not it. There's only
valid.
one name that stands out, and it's Tanner Koziol, and I.
Pregnon kind of stands out, but that's because they
to say
probably could have
Pregnon.
gotten him in the 4th or the 5th.
Yeah, this is a bad draft.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie.
It's not that great.
Pregnon was also like the 3rd ranked guard.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I think Pregnon,
There's upside there.
Yeah, lot of upside.
But like, I'm pretty sure was Coogan from Indiana still on the board because he went to the Titans.
I think he was.
So I would definitely would have picked Coogan over Pregnon without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I.
And And this one, this is the same issue that I had with Indianapolis. You got 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, 2 edge guys. I just don't.
Maybe we could have spread out a little bit more.
Yeah, you definitely could have hit more stuff that you were having issues with. They still haven't gotten a replacement for ETN.
Yep.
So I don't know. I'm not super high on this.
Yeah, I personally don't like this draft because again, I agree with you. They didn't really assess their needs.
It's a safe draft too, in the sense of like doubling up on all these positions. You're
Yeah.
just kind of banking on one of those guys.
This might be a C- for me.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm cool with.
I'd be cool with that.
D+, C-.
See. I was thinking D+.
I'd go
I just
D+.
didn't want to be the first one to say it.
I'd go D+.
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 So the Jaguars and the Rams are the worst drafts
So
for us
far, yeah.
Congrats.
Could always get worse though. By the way, we're gonna run 2 more teams, and we're gonna hit a quick little breaky break.
Yes.
And we have 2 really great teams to end this first part of the segment on. The Kansas City Chiefs. They trade up to
I
get
love it so much.
They trade up
I
to
hate
get
it, but I
Mansour.
love it.
Yeah.
They trade up to get Mansour Delane, which I don't think they really had to trade up. But whenever you go and get your guy, you go and get your guy.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Good for you. And also, they had the capital to work with because
For sure.
they had 2 first-round picks. They continued to have 2 first-round picks, so good on them. Then they go and get Peter Woods, who, again, I've mentioned it. I'm probably going to mention it once or twice more. Was a guy who was projected first-rounder at the beginning of the season. Is a first-rounder here.
Yep.
Good pick. R. Mason Thomas.
Another borderline first rounder.
Yeah, he's a
Great
beast.
pick.
Great pick.
Jadon Kennedy. Fine.
He was back there with the Eneman. I trust him.
Yeah, fine.
Emmett Johnson, beast.
Beast
Absolute beast. Him and Kenneth Walker is going to be so much fun to watch.
Cyrus Allen, I'm not going to lie. I don't know much about him. I'm trying to see what our... apparently it was a steal because he was a projected 4th-rounder.
Oh.
So, yeah, great backup with the potential to develop into a starter. Wow.
He was Cincinnati's leading receiver.
Wow. And
This
then
year.
I will never knock getting a high upside backup QB. Yeah. So, good for you guys.
Nussmeier.
Who,
Hey.
who
Can't
was
hate it.
ranked 3rd for quarterbacks?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Just so-
That's insane.
This is an A or an A- for me.
This is pretty
Yeah.
darn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to
I
say
give it an
but
A.
yeah.
It's not an
I
A+.
like the A.
Not an A plus,
Like,
no.
I'm not looking at it
home
just
run.
blown away, but there's R. Mason Thomas is a steal. Emmett Johnson is a mega steal. Cyrus Allen is a steal. And then Mansour Delane's a great pick. Peter Woods is a great pick. Jadon Kennedy's a great pick. And honestly, Garrett Nussmeier's a great pick.
In the 7th round?
7th.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
My one gripe is that I think you should actively be replacing offensive linemen, right? Because they always get hurt. There's always something goes down. That's kind of like my only gripe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't get a single one.
Yeah, didn't even address it. So, but I'm cool with giving them an A because I do think that what they got was super high quality.
Yeah, I agree. I think if they maybe would have switched out Kennedy for an O lineman, this could be an A+.
For sure. Yeah.
Or if they would have made like a big splash player or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
A is great. And then we move on to a team that I would honestly be shocked if they did not land an A+ from us.
Yep.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
Yep.
Which are historically a terribly drafting team.
Oh, yeah.
But my goodness, they
Found a way. When you get
Mendoza.
the first overall.
Mendoza, I mean, we can't comment on Mendoza. That's just
Yeah, the most deserving first overall pick of all time.
I'll save my comments.
I was about to say, by the
Oh,
way,
Andrew.
I still don't think he's going to pan out. But
yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be
like-
keeping it a buck. He is
Me
not
neither, but
panning out.
you can never knock the first
Yeah.
pick. Like, that's whatever.
Gotta go.
Yeah, Traden Stukes, phenomenal pick. Kieran Crawford was the only pick I honestly did not absolutely love, but I like it. Trey Zune, Jermod McCoy, you get the biggest slide of the draft.
Yeah.
And then-
That's first round talent.
Yeah.
First round talent in the
All the
fourth,
way to
followed
the
by
fourth is
Mike
so
Washington.
Their 4th round, if some
Mike
team had it in the 2nd, I would be like, oh, yeah, that's a pretty good 2nd.
The fourth, this is the
go.
best
Yeah.
2 picks in the 4th round
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
Dalton.
Ever.
Then you get
Yeah.
Dalton Johnson as well to pair with Traden Stukes. They played on the same team.
Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
love it. That's
Genius
awesome.
pick. Hezekiah Massez, who's pretty good. Malik Benson, who is a dog.
Yeah, he was a monster.
And Brandon Cleveland, who is a literal monster. He's a defensive tackle. He's 6'3", 307. Get ready for his 40 and 10-yard split. 5'1" and 1'7".
Jeez,
at
at
40 and
304
10.
you said?
At 6'3", 307.
307. Jeez. Beast.
Is it crazy to call this an A plus?
No, I was gonna give him an A+.
I was also going to
Yeah,
give
I
him an
thought
A+.
just give him an A, but I'm cool with an A+.
I mean,
That's fine by me.
Jermod McCoy in the 4th, I remember
alone
that
is
was the
crazy.
first pick of day 3.
Yeah.
And I was telling you, I watched every pick up until that. And as soon as they picked it, I was like, finally.
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only pick I don't love is
one just
Kieran
BS.
Crawford.
Yep.
That's it.
Well, because
Crawford,
see,
yeah.
here we are. I'm gonna give it an A+ because all the ingredients are good.
Right.
I think realistically, Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah, it's
is
an A+
not
on paper.
Yeah, A+
Yep.
on paper. Mendoza, realistically, in a real world application,
I'm saying.
should not have been the first pick.
I love
No,
the kid.
I
but
totally agree. He is probably like the 7th or 8th best player in this class.
Yeah.
He was picked first because the Raiders need a quarterback,
Right.
not
Yeah.
because he's this.
Out of
the
all the
story.
teams, he probably
And now
fits
money.
the best on the
Yeah.
Raiders.
I've said this once. I'll say it again. and
His
I'll say it
rookie
a
year is going
million
to be
times.
rough.
Oh, it's gonna,
it's
it's gonna be.
gonna be brutal, dude.
I've said it a million times. I think of the last first round, like the last mini first overall QBs, even reaching back to Kyler Murray, he has the highest floor of any of them, honestly. But he has by
He's
far
not- he's
the
not gonna,
lowest
like,
ceiling.
He's not gonna turn it over.
bottom
He's not
out,
like a ton.
He has the lowest ceiling by far.
That's the thing. I
Like
just don't
literally
see it.
every
Yeah.
single number 1 overall QB, like even Kyler Murray had every upside in the world to be the number 1 QB in the NFL.
If
And-
I'm going to be honest, Mendoza's best like single play highlight is diving against Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But like
It's
he reminds me of
he's
Derek
got the
Carr.
intangibles. He's got the work ethic. He's got the
I fear he's
attitude.
a Signetti merchant, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. See, because that's what I think. I think 100% because if you look at what he did back in
Hey, Cal,
California,
yeah.
he was
was good.
mid at best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
Probably
yeah.
wouldn't have been drafted. If he would have been, it would have been like late round.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't even think. Yeah, I think he'd be undrafted.
And this
'cause-
draft he wouldn't have been, let's be real. I mean,
Yeah.
if Nussmeier's going in the 7th, he would not have been
and
drafted.
Joey Aguilar.
Right,
which-
exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
You know, so that's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just
Right.
saying that.
Love the kid.
yeah.
Andrew
Love him.
Patterson could beat.
This is the same. This is the same thing that happened with the Vikings when they got JJ McCarthy.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
They got a player, like a coach's player, and they had the wrong coach.
Yeah. Exactly.
We're gonna run into a quick break here. Once we come back, we're gonna talk about the Los Angeles Chargers. We'll be right back.
Hold up.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Took a 3.5-hour break to meditate on the Rams draft picks.
We still think they suck.
Yeah.
Conclusion.
And
At least the first round.
and then we were led to talk about the Chargers next.
Yes.
So we're talking about the Chargers. We're talking about their draft where they got Akeem Mesidor, Jake Slaughter, Brennan Thompson, Travis Burke, Genesis Smith, which is a great name.
In the beginning.
Nick Barrett, Logan Taylor, and Alex Harkey, which is a very John Harbaugh class.
Yeah. What's that? 4 linemen?
Yeah. There's
Or Jim.
4
There's
offensive
also a
linemen.
John Harbaugh class.
I was about to say both, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
But 4 offensive linemen taken.
I wonder what issues they had.
Yeah, I was about to
last
say,
year.
tell me about the Chargers season without telling me about the Chargers
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
But Mesidor, there's been some flack about him being 25 years old.
Yeah.
Some people say that's a problem.
Yeah,
mature.
last year's
think-
guy who was like that was also probably the best QB. of the
That's what I'm
class.
saying.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. When you're in win now mode, like the Chargers are, I think that's an okay pick. You take a more mature guy, I think that's going to work out just fine.
And I'll say this, for an NFL casual, you look at this draft and you're like, oh my gosh, you got 4 offensive linemen. But for the Chargers,
That's kind of the main thing they need.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of all they need. Like you know what I mean? I mean, it's pretty solid all the way around.
Jake Slaughter was the best offensive lineman available.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
best
at that
center
time,
in the entire
great.
class. Like
Yep.
he could very easily could have been a borderline first rounder.
And then there's just that little splash of Mike Biden with Brennan Thompson. From,
Brennan Thompson's
Mississippi State.
speed. He's so
dude,
fast.
so fast.
He's like a 4.3 guy.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, he's quick.
and like there's a clip of Coach. He walks into the war room. I think it was the first day. He was like, "If there's any chance you can give me Brennan Thompson," he was like, "That's the only guy I want." It's like I don't want anity else. Just give me Brennan Thompson.
Not a
and
4.3.
you get why.
Not a 4.3.
What is it?
4.26.
See, dude, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah,
Tyreek Hill
fastest
just
in the
not
entire
Tyreek
combine.
Hill.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and I want to give some props to Travis Burke, too. This is a guy who could genuinely start by midseason.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now, Logan Taylor and Alex Harkey are more of
Hey, that's your depth
backup
guys.
depth options. but the Chargers did not have that.
I was about to say.
So,
Yeah.
You know what? You take it.
Yeah,
honestly-
they're breathing human beings,
Right.
that weigh 300 pounds.
Anybody
Yeah.
other than Austin Deculus, man. Like, I mean, come on, bro. Help
Yeah.
the brother out.
Harbaugh, call me up.
Yes, dude. Like, seriously, Andrew, please get out there.
You should declare next year.
Yeah.
Please declare.
I mean, if that Nigerian dude from the Eagles could get drafted, who
Right.
has never played a snap, of
Literally
football in his
never
life,
played a snap.
Got drafted above Diego Pavia.
Yeah,
by the way, just
which
so
is
we all know.
hilarious.
That's so funny.
Honestly, I think that the top 4 picks for the Chargers were pretty much exactly what they wanted. Pretty much exactly what they
Yeah.
needed.
Yeah.
Genesis Smith, I don't really know too much about. Nick Barrett, okay pick.
Yeah.
Then Logan Taylor and Alex Harkey are backup guys.
Yeah.
Overall, this just kind of like has the writing on the wall of a B.
Yeah, I mean it's solid.
Yeah.
I'd say
I'd give
say
it a B plus.
Yeah, I would say B plus because I really like Slaughter.
Yeah, I love Slaughter. That's
he's
And
a good
mean, Jake Slaughter.
I was about to say. I mean, come on.
The name
Imagine
alone.
It'd be pretty cool. if you had
Slater,
it,
Alt, and
I was literally
Slaughter.
gonna say-
That's a nasty
Oh my
trio
gosh.
right there on the
I was
offensive
literally
line.
about to say we are watching the Chargers build up a really good O line.
Oh, it's
and like
Eagles Super Bowl level of just talent.
Yeah.
by the end of the year, I could
chemistry
totally
healthy.
see like Jake Slaughter at center, Rashawn Slater at blindside,
Yeah.
Travis Burke at your right tackle. Then you have
Or Alt will probably be
Alt
tackle.
at right tackle. Travis Burke was drafted as an offensive tackle.
Right.
However, he is 6'8", 325. You can put him at left guard with that size.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to learn a little bit of
Right, I was
footwork.
about to say my Will Campbell situation, but it's the opposite. So
Yeah,
I think
and I mean it's easier to
I
go
was just
guard
about
to
to say,
tackle than
yeah.
tackle
Yeah.
to guard, or
or opposite.
around.
Yeah,
Either way.
yeah.
But yeah, I agree. This is a B plus. I'm upping it. This is a
Really
solid,
good. I like
good
it.
draft. Solid. There's not really a huge
No home run.
standout guy
Yeah.
here. Not a home run pick, but actually Jake Slaughter's borderline.
Yes, I mean he's really good.
He's electric.
And it's what you needed. I
For
mean,
a
all the way
center,
around.
He is electric.
Yeah. All right. The next team would be the Rams, and I just want us to talk about the Rams one more time, just to like fully reiterate the fact that they're a D or a D minus.
Yeah.
You guys did a terrible job.
Yeah. Actually, reevaluating them
not
now,
approve.
they are a D minus or an F.
I'm down.
Genuinely, like, because Ty Simpson, Max Clare,
No.
Tegan Trost, CJ Daniels, and Tim Keenan, if we saw that now, that would be an F.
I'm just gonna say, here at Benchwarmers, we're not biased. No one's buying us. No one controls us.
Right.
This is an F.
That's an F.
This
But
sucks.
I would like to say, just based off that, we are buyable. Though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We're open.
If anyone wants
Yeah.
to make us an offer, we'll say anything you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give this.
I mean, Ty, you're gonna be a bench warmer. I mean, maybe we can make something happen, bro.
we could get a sponsorship of some
Yes,
kind.
dude.
Yeah, except it's reverse where the player
Yeah, man.
sponsors us.
I mean, Benjamin Netanyahu. I mean, if you're out there, I mean,
If you're out there, I mean, if you can
I
hear
don't
us.
know, man. But yeah, I think regrading this is a D minus or an F.
It's
I'm cool with it.
bad.
I'm cool.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to go F just because that's so harsh and like there's picks I can like honestly see.
We need headlines. It's an F.
We need. Yeah, it's an F. We're gonna be the first to give out an F grade.
Let's go.
Of this draft that I've seen.
Period.
By the way, we're giving it to like one of the best GM / front offices in the
Yeah,
league.
one of the best historically drafting teams
Yes.
over the past 5 years.
Not this year.
Watch freaking Tim Keenan be like the greatest
Yeah.
defensive tackle.
By the way, every single one of these players is going to be insane, and we're
Yeah,
just
Tim
gonna look like
Keenan
idiots.
next Aaron Donald.
Yep.
let's go make history, coach. Yeah, no.
Yeah. No. That was awesome.
That's the best moment of the
That was
draft.
awesome.
Because like you can tell this kid's so emotional. The
Yeah.
owner and GM are like super happy to have you.
Yeah.
Really excited to have you, big man.
McVay could not
Yeah.
give less.
No. All right. Going from a team who had very few picks to a team who had a lot of picks.
Holy cow!
1, 2, 3,
And can't even really fit them all on one page.
8, 9,
Can't.
10, 11, 12.
Although there are some dudes in
13
here talking about the
picks.
Dolphins.
13 picks for the Miami Dolphins. 5 guys from Texas schools, which is pretty funny.
That is funny.
Burgers and fries.
Yeah. All of them.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And honestly, a lot of them are going to be burger flippers. I can't
A
even.
lot of burger flippers in this list.
There's some dudes.
There
in
are
there,
some.
though. The first,
Caden Proctor at 12
Yeah.
was a terrible reach.
yeah, especially with was Fanu still on the board? Ew. Ew. I don't know about that. Because, I mean, ew.
Yeah.
There was a. I mean,
Well, dude,
even
he's stinky.
And then Chris Johnson's a good corner, but in the first round,
yeah, where was he projected at? I'm kind of curious.
I'm pretty sure it was like like late second.
Well, they had him ranked 6th overall for cornerbacks.
And Proctor was 5th for tackles.
Yeah, round one or two projection with an NFL comparison to Byron Murphy. Like, I mean, okay, I will say this. Their second round pick, Jacob Rodriguez.
That's one of the best picks in the whole draft. And they got Chris Bell in the 3rd.
I love how like every single like NFL scout was low on Jacob Rodriguez, but every single NFL fan is high on Jacob Rodriguez.
We love
He
Jacob
finished in
Rodriguez.
the Heisman race as a
That's what I'm
linebacker.
saying, bro.
And like
Every Texas Tech
ridiculous.
game that I watched,
Man.
he was everywhere.
And he's a stash enjoyer.
Yes, I was gonna say that
One of the
mustache.
biggest,
Top
best
notch.
stashes of all
Well, and
time.
also like
am
his
Indian.
it's not like there's anything to take him down. His production score was 9th, his athleticism score was 6th, his total score was 4th.
And
Like there's nothing to bring him down. I don't understand why people were so down. on him.
Texas Tech lived and died by the defense last season.
They had the best defense in the
yeah.
country.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Correct.
by
And their
far.
defense lived and died by Jacob Rodriguez.
Yes.
He was the leader of it, man, for sure.
Yeah, I love that pick. Then right after you take another Texas Tech guy and Caleb Douglas. And honestly, this was a pick that I was not huge on, but I mean he runs a 4.39 40 at 6'3", which is pretty nice.
I like it.
Douglas.
Not bad.
I don't know. I think you're taking more of a hopeful guy than a actual because his production score is 29.
Look, this is Miami we're talking about. They got nothing but hope.
Yeah, that is true.
That's all they got.
Stop.
Yeah,
And
Oh
then
my
they
God.
took
Will Kackmer.
wasn't he a backup?
Yeah,
He was a backup in the 3rd round.
yeah.
They
Which
must have really
I
liked him.
will say is, if a team ever takes a Ohio State backup, then they're kind of just screwed up in the mind.
Yeah. Where are you going? What?
Especially
going?
like a wide
Hernandez?
receiver, a tight end too. Like an Ohio State wide receiver 2, tight end 2. Just you're probably messed up in the mind, especially if you're a fan of one of those teams who took that.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Chris Bell out of Louisville was a great pick. I
Yeah.
like that one.
I like Michael Taffy out of Texas too.
Oh, by the way, congratulations to Caleb Douglas or Chris Bell for stepping in and automatically being wide receiver 1 of this
I was
team.
about to say,
pretty
by the
much.
way, this is it. Welcome to the NFL.
Welcome
Tutu
to make-
Atwell is
making
their
some
current
money.
wide receiver 1, ladies and
Dude,
gentlemen.
they're
Tutu
so cooked.
Atwell?
They're so cooked.
Yeah.
They're so cooked.
Yeah, because remember they got rid of Waddle.
Yeah,
Waddle's
and I guess
gone.
they're not bringing
Obviously,
Tyreek back.
is gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not. Wow.
They're going to be, and
They're
Malik
so
Willis
good.
is their starting quarterback.
Can we play a quick intermission game real quick?
Yes. Sure.
I'm going to go on LinkedIn, and we did this before, but I'm going to scroll on LinkedIn and find random people. Then I'm also going to name Miami Dolphins current starters. Let me go to one of my random connections and just scroll
Okay.
real quick. Y'all keep talking about this.
Yeah, I just think that Miami's gonna win 0 games next year.
Yeah.
You're being generous.
And I love Malik Willis personally. I think he's awesome.
He's a
Don't know if
great guy.
great quarterback. You know, what I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Again, that Packers stint was awesome. I just think it's horrible that Miami signed him and then did this to
Oh,
him.
dude, yeah.
They
threw
screwed
him
him
into the
over.
fire.
It's going to be ugly.
Like, how do you take a guy who's still kind of unproven but has a lot of potential and then put him on a team that has 0 potential? Like,
That has
there is
nothing.
nothing to help him out.
Absolutely. I mean,
They say you're gonna work for this money,
they said,
Malik.
all right, come on, Malik.
Yeah.
You're going to be the hardest working player in the entire league, brother.
Devon Achane and
Don't know
Aubrey-
who's going to block for you, by the way. I mean, good luck on that one. Other than Proctor, good luck,
Yeah.
bro.
And yeah, other than him, they really didn't. Like, they got like one guard at the 6.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
6.
Devon Achane and Ollie Gordon are going to have like 400
Yes.
carries.
I was about to
total.
say, HN, get him in fantasy if you can.
Yeah, but it's just not looking good for the
And
Dolphins.
had the worst coaching hire. They're cooked. Like, they're so cooked.
Okay, y'all ready for the game?
Yeah,
Let's do
play
it.
the game.
Let's go with Patrick Paul first.
He
LinkedIn.
does not play in
That's
the
That's a
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
That is the starting left tackle.
Good Lord. I love
Got
this
no
game.
shot.
Next one, Jonah Savagina.
Nah.
Yeah, that's LinkedIn.
I'm going to say LinkedIn again.
I'll go LinkedIn.
Miami Dolphins starting left
Oh,
guard.
no, no.
Damian Polgren.
All right, well, I've been wrong the first 2
Well,
times.
from realistic, if we're thinking right, it's Miami starting center.
You're right.
their-
If we're
is it
going
their
down the
starting
list.
center?
Yeah.
Is it their center?
No,
It's a
that's LinkedIn.
Yeah,
Good Lord. Oh, my gosh.
Caden Proctor. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, then like you got Chop Robinson and Jordan Phillips on the defensive line, which that's something. But I mean, then you got Ryan Valero.
Like the gas station?
Yep.
That's a player.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna say
I don't
player.
think it is.
I think it's a player.
I think it's LinkedIn.
It is LinkedIn.
Oh, nice, man.
Everybody hop on the train.
Two on the board.
Dude. This is
Valera,
bad.
I could see that on a jersey, man,
Me too.
Yeah.
and on a billboard for a gas station.
Yeah.
Atharav Mendenhall.
Mendenhall.
Mendenhall. That just sounds like
What was his first name?
Atharav.
That's not on LinkedIn. That has to be a player. That has to
gotta
be.
See,
a player.
it's so obscure.
Yeah.
But this dude's on LinkedIn.
I swear.
He's on LinkedIn.
Are you kidding
gosh,
me? Andrew's on
All
fire.
right, I got one more for y'all.
Atharav, bro.
By the way, they have a-
How'd you find him on LinkedIn? Who is this, bro?
I'm clicking through to a bunch of.
Oh, just
people.
random, okay.
He's a math learning center at Ravenwood High School. So.
Oh, right. Hey, shout out Wilco.
out.
Shout out Williamson County.
All right, last one. Oh, they got David Ajabo on their team. That's
Okay,
kind of a fun
okay,
name.
yeah.
They also got Storm Duck on their team, which is a fun
Storm Duck.
name.
That's crazy.
But this name, Jason Marshall Jr.
That's LinkedIn.
No, that's a dolphin. That's a dolphin. That's
a dolphin?
That's a dolphin. Give me
I mean,
that.
yeah, I was gonna say dolphin.
Give me dolphin. I think I know him.
I'm sticking with LinkedIn.
I won't give it away.
I might not make a
Marshall Jr.
single one.
just
I know.
sounds too demanding. You know, you are a football player.
And you would be correct on that.
Yeah, he went to
is-
Florida. I know him. Yes.
He is a Dolphins
He went
football
to
player.
Florida.
With this being said, we played our semi-annual game of LinkedIn or
I think I have one correct
or
answer.
Miami Dolphin. With that being
Yes.
said, their other draft picks were Trey Moore, Kyle Lewis, Michael Ta'afe, which I love that pick.
I love it.
Kevin Coleman, I also love that pick. Sidhu Traore,
Kevin Coleman.
DJ Campbell, and Max Ewan. I hate to say it, but they kind of killed this draft. Honestly.
It's not bad.
Well, that's
I mean,
Kanan
hard
Brock-
when you have 13 picks
Yeah.
to mess it
Yeah.
up.
Kanan Brock. Okay, I will say this. Let's just go through and like great because there's so many that we kind of need to do this. Proctor blows. Like that's not a good pick.
At 12,
Reach
no,
at
that's
12.
yeah.
bad.
Chris Johnson, reach. Jacob Rodriguez, great pick.
Awesome.
Caleb Douglas, good pick.
Yep.
Will Kaczmarek, okay pick. Chris Bell,
Amazing.
pick.
Yeah.
Trey Moore, good pick. Kyle Lewis, I don't understand it. Michael Ta'afe,
In the
great-
fifth, I'll love it.
great pick. Kevin Coleman, phenomenal
Stand
pick.
out.
Sidhu Traore, good
Another
pick.
tight end.
DJ Campbell, yeah, you got another tight end, but hey, you might be the starter, young man.
Hey, no
They
kidding.
run two tight ends.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
DJ Campbell and Max Ewan, I don't know much about them. Overall, I think this is a textbook B.
I was thinking B or B plus. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go with B.
I'll go with B.
I'm cool
Not as
with
bad
B.
as it could have been, but
They-
I mean,
they
Caden
cut-
Proctor at 12
Like
just kind
they
of.
covered all 22 of their position needs. So
Seriously, bro. I mean, good luck.
They could have drafted an entire side of the field if they wanted.
Pretty
to.
much.
I say
they
all
all would
22
start.
because they're okay at running back and they're okay at punter because they have Bradley Pinion
That's true.
and Devon
That's not-
Achan.
Yes.
By the way, can we pay our condolences to Devon Achan?
Bro,
man?
We
This
were
guy-
saying
It's
he's
so
going
sad.
him and Ollie Gordon are gonna have like
Yeah,
400
Ollie Gordon.
carries.
Them boys.
Those dudes might be
Good
dead
luck.
by the end of the year.
They might be
Straight up.
dead.
Probably.
Let's go ahead and just.
They're
rest
gonna
in
do
peace.
to Tavon Achan what Derrick Henry's high school coach did
Yeah.
to Derrick Henry. Give him 1,000 carries.
First pick in fantasy for me.
For
First
sure.
is
Oh,
Bo
without a
Nix.
doubt.
All right, then we move on to the Minnesota Vikings, who also had arguably the worst first-round pick.
Yeah.
Ugh, yeah, Caleb Banks.
Caleb Banks. Then they go Jake Golday, which is actually a good pick.
Big Orange.
And then they get Big Citrus,
Yeah.
who I mocked to maybe 18 different places. But
Yeah.
Dominique Orange went off the board to the Vikings, which, by the way, they take Banks and Orange.
And
Yeah, that's interesting.
yeah, that's interesting. And Banks,
mean, they're gonna
he
have
didn't
a
play last season, did he?
Big old
Didn't play
defensive
a lot.
front.
That is disrespectful to Big Citrus.
Yeah.
Big Citrus deserves no competition. No. I need
He is a straight nose guard.
dude. Like, look at me and tell me. Look me
Come
dead in the
on
eyes
now.
and tell me that if you saw this lined up across from you, you wouldn't be
Big O.
terrified.
That's
Good
scary. man.
Lord.
That's Big O.
That is
Yeah.
that is the
That
big
is
O.
terrifying.
That is
Orange
Big
juice?
Citrus. That is Big Orange. All right, then Caleb Tiernan, Jacoby Thomas, Max Bredesen, a fullback.
Fullback. I'm happy
Charles
with that.
Demings, Damon Claiborne, and Kevin Gearhart.
Hey, shout out Stephen F. Austin. Getting
Yeah.
a pick in the 5th round.
Yeah, how about that?
Charles Dennings. That's pretty awesome. They had a great season, by the way. I don't know if
Did
you know
Stephen
that,
F.
so.
Austin and Vanderbilt have the same amount of picks this year?
With one singular pick. Yeah, Eli Stowers was the
and
other one.
Southern Louisiana.
Yeah.
Or Southeastern Louisiana.
Navy
Yeah.
had more than all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Navy had more picks, by the way. But Kentucky had more picks than all of them. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Kentucky felt like they had 50, so
yeah.
good for them.
The Vols had 5, so
Yeah.
good for us.
But yeah,
Banks in the first
hate
round.
Banks. Hate Banks. Then I love Golden. Which is weird.
I agree with that.
Love Dominique Orange. But then, again, you get into, like, Caleb Tiernan, okay. Jacoby Thomas, okay. Max Bredesen, I don't know. I hate to say it, but I don't know why you're taking a fullback in the 5th round.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's a perfect prospect. Like, I still just don't want him. Charles Demings, respect. I'd be lying if I said I knew anything about Charles Demings, though. Damon Claiborne, and then Kevin Gearhart. This is a B- at best for me.
Oh, you're being too generous.
I was thinking C.
It's carrying solely off of Dominique Orange and Jake Golday.
I'll say C.
I was gonna say C- because I don't exactly know. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure Caleb Banks is a great football player.
Yeah,
right. But like
first round talent, but
but he was first round talent before he got injured.
That was the thing.
Yeah,
and there's no way of knowing if you got the same product.
Right. If McCoy slips that far, why doesn't Banks?
He graded out as a 6.3, which is just not good.
Yeah,
For
second
first round
best.
pick.
I think he was second best defensive tackle technically. Or
Dominique
defensive line.
Orange, for reference, graded out as a 6.26.
And he was, what,
0.04 points lower.
Yeah, 2 rounds later, right? Was he third round?
Yeah.
Again, I love Jake Golday. I love Dominique Orange.
And then here's the other thing too. I don't think that they actually needed defensive tackles. Like I'm fairly certain they have a really good defense.
They have a good D line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you could have just gotten
Why the hell are y'all
Big
taking luxury
Orange.
bits right now?
Yeah, and you could have worked on something that you needed
Yeah.
with that first. So I mean, I'm going D plus.
I'm going
maybe.
D plus as well. You
I'll
guys have
stick with
talked me
that.
out.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
You guys have talked me out.
Yeah, it
like
doesn't look
Patriots. All right, then we
A
can move on.
fullback in the 5th round. Love a fullback, but my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow, this is the best name draft.
For the
The
Patriots?
New England Patriots: Caleb Lomu, Gabe Jackas, and Eli Raridan. Okay, whatever.
Wow.
Caron Prunty, Demetrius Crownover, Nnamdi Obazior, Baron Morton,
Yeah.
famous gambler, Jam Miller, and Quintavious Hutchins.
That's by far the best 7th round pick.
In terms of names, A++.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the best draft
That's
class I've
amazing.
ever seen.
You know
I mean, you have
that these people
Jackass
are
at
dogs.
the 2nd round. I mean, that's awesome.
Literally. Yeah.
Gabe Jackass. That's so tough. That's his name. That's his name, by the way.
man's name.
I'm not. That's his name.
Yes. But in terms of actual players, what?
Gabe Jackass. What the? Dude,
They have Booty and Jackass on the same team, by the way.
and gay Caleb Lomu's video, bro. It was the worst draft video I've ever seen.
So yes, dude, it was so funny.
my
I mean, he is unapologetically
I will
himself.
fight and die for my quarterback.
And then you got
Lomu, bro.
Lomu was funny though. I'm excited to see Lomu out there.
Moving
Campbell back to guard, hopefully
hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for their sake.
That's a big help for them.
Yeah.
But other
That
than
was their
that,
biggest problem. Yeah,
I don't really know how to feel about it.
Damn, he got the guy they got in the 2nd round had 30 reps on bench press. Wow. They
What,
showed him.
225?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
What's his last name again? Jackass, I think.
Jackass, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I will say this. It's a well-known fact that I understand that tight ends in the 3rd are about as synonymous as peanut butter and jelly at this point.
Yeah, right.
But I don't love it.
Notre Dame tight end though.
Yeah. It's a Notre Dame tight end. Yeah. So whatever.
He's going to be a dog.
Yeah. Crownover, Obiazor, Jam Miller, and Quintavious Hutchins, though. Jam Miller's a great upside.
Yeah, I was
pick.
about to say in the 7th round,
Good
that's
potential
fine.
there, yeah.
Overall, I like this draft. I think it's pretty much a textbook definition C+ or
Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
cool with that.
boring
Yeah.
Patriots draft.
Right.
It's the same thing we've seen for the past 30 years.
Again, the fact that the bigger storyline of draft week was
Yeah.
what all did Mike Vrabel do to Diana
Right.
Rossini is kind of all you need to know about this draft for them.
He did more to Diana Rossini than he had involvement in this draft. He was not involved in the draft room at
Yeah.
all. He wasn't there. He was
But-
getting like marriage counseling.
Shout out Mike Vrabel Jr., by the way.
Yeah.
And I would just like to also highlight the fact that it was consensual. Okay?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's make sure,
By the
'cause we
way.
say Mike
Yeah.
Vrabel did things.
By the way,
Right.
very clearly
Let's make
sensual.
it very consensual. Yeah.
Extra consensual.
Yes.
Like as in she was asking for it consensual.
Yeah.
As in making out at the bar beforehand, consensual.
Yeah.
I mean, if
As
you
in
name your
multiple
kid after
trips, consensual. As in name your kids, consensual.
She was like, "So, coach, what do you think you're gonna do with your first pick?" I don't know. Why don't we go back to my hotel room? You can find out.
Talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Yeah. So we
tell
got
me
a
that,
guy
girl.
we got a guy named Gabe Jackass. How about I jackass?
I know, dude. I was thinking that as you were reading the names. I was trying to think. I was like, Crown Over? There's something there with Crown Over. I was like, there's something there with
He was like, "Lomu, get some of Jackass."
Baron, you got a gambling problem? I have a problem too. Welcome to the team.
I was about to say. Team of the Vices. Come on, baby.
I hope Rabel's wife is doing okay. I know that.
Yeah, God rest her soul.
she's probably devastated, dude.
I know that executive cock chair.
Yeah.
Laura Rutledge's wife is having a field day. So.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. The New Orleans Saints, who had a great draft, is being heavily underrated, by the way.
Awesome.
Honestly,
This is really solid.
every single pick was great.
I mean, I'm looking up and down the board. We got Jordan Tyson in the first, Christian Miller
pick.
in the
Great
second
Oscar
round,
Delp.
Oscar Delp
Yeah, dude,
in the third
Fantastic
round. Oh, he's going to be electric. Jeremiah Wright out of Auburn in the fourth. Bryce Lance,
I love Bryce
Lance. Great pick.
heavily
I love Bryce
underrated out of
Lance.
North Dakota State. Isn't he Trey Lance's little brother?
He is, yeah.
I think so, yeah. Lorenzo Styles Jr.,
Great
Sonny
pick.
Styles' little brother, safety out of Ohio State. Berrien Brown out of
Great
LSU.
pick.
TJ Hall, a corner out of Iowa. Can't go wrong there.
No, and Berrien Brown, by the way, listed as a kick returner. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a Shaheed
excellent kick
replacement.
returner.
Pearl
Yeah, that's your
Cone
Shaheed.
alum.
Yeah.
Yes, Pearl Cone. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out Nash.
I mean, this is a great draft.
This is
Great
this is
draft.
an A. This is a solid A or A minus
This
draft.
is an A. If you were to sit here and convince me, and be like, "Oh, this is an A plus," I could probably take it. But
Yeah.
I think this is an A or an A minus.
Yeah, this was one of the ones that stood out to me on
Tyson
Saturday
and Olave
night.
in that receiver room. That's
Well,
really good.
I have one gripe.
Mm-hmm.
You got 3 wide receivers.
Right.
You got a single offensive guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really needed
feel
to
you
get
there.
a tackle.
Yeah.
Or at least I feel like you did anyway.
I was actually about to mention that. I did not like what they did with their O line because I don't even like the Jeremiah Wright pick. Honestly, I'd go A minus. Honestly,
I think we could do A
I'm
minus.
cool.
I'm
A
totally
minus.
fine with that. Yeah.
because they did not address their number one positional need. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
but they got so many good dudes in the later rounds. That
and
it
honestly,
makes up
I will
for it.
never knock a team for drafting best available.
Never.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I mean, they did need a receiver, to be
For sure.
Like, they needed it.
But they didn't need 3. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's
Like,
maybe a little overboard.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just my only thing.
Maybe
You
they
have
saw a
shot-
little Rashid Shaheed and Berrien Brown.
Definitely.
I mean,
Definitely
yeah.
a Shaheed replacement there.
For sure. Hello,
Someone's playing
God,
guitar
sorry.
outside.
We're getting serenaded
like
by
it.
a jackass. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I'm cool with A minus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great draft though. Good for them. Next up is the New York Giants, the first Harbaugh draft for them, and it was a Harbaugh draft. Honestly,
it
I
was.
mean, their top 3 picks were fantastic in my opinion.
I love them.
really
Top
good.
4.
I dislike the going Mauigoa over Caleb Downs, honestly.
I
but
also
you do position
at the time. Yeah.
you do go for a higher position of need, which is great with me.
Yeah,
Look,
protect Jackson Dart. I don't hate it at all.
I watched the video. I can't remember what he said. I think did he say I will die for this shit?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I'm down this shit.
I'll take Malgo any day.
Yes. And did I see the video of Arvell Reese who he could not name
Yeah,
a player on
here's
the
the thing.
Giants? They asked who's excited to meet in the locker room, and it took him a solid minute to finally be like, Jackson Dart, quarterback.
Yeah.
Have you seen the clip of him? It was like he was getting interviewed at an Ohio State practice or something, and the reporter was like, "So how did you get your GPA up from like a 1.7?" And he goes, "Actually, it was a 0.4." I was like, "Oh my god!"
By the way, I'm gonna give full props.
What you want your linebacker.
I just want to say this: if you are personally listening to the show and you got drafted to the NFL, you were a million times more athletic than every single one of us.
Oh, of
combined
course.
sitting
For sure.
here.
Yeah, yeah,
Of course.
Take no offense to what we're about to say, But I think I'm 10,000 times smarter than Arvell Reese.
Yeah.
And
Arvell Reese
love it.
might be the dumbest player in the draft.
and
Now
that's
he's
okay.
a stud muffin.
yeah,
Stud.
100%.
But oh my God, these interviews are hard to watch.
So
The
funny.
smartest thing he could have said right there was absolutely nothing. Like,
Right.
you aren't supposed to be playing collegiate football at that level.
Dude.
Yeah, there's actually a point for it. Oh.
Or like, the NCAA sees stuff like that, and they're like, "Hey, Ohio State."
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
There's
There was definitely some.
by the way, his pre-draft presser was like 30 minutes, and he got asked like 10 questions.
so
God.
funny.
Because he would just sit there and go,
Yeah.
yeah.
well, then.
But with all that being said, he didn't go to Ohio State to play school.
No, he
I
did
mean,
not.
that's true.
No, he
you don't
did
go to
not.
Ohio State to play school.
Yeah.
You go there
So-
to play football, and he probably the best available at 5.
yeah.
Without a doubt.
He might even be the best of the draft.
Yeah, he
very
could
well
be.
He has that
He's
potential.
graded as the number 1
Yeah.
overall player.
I will say a lot of people are drawing this draft class as comparison to the Evan Neal, Kayvon Thibodeau disaster
Ooh.
from a few years ago because it was the exact same
Low-key true.
positions.
Yeah,
But-
I feel like there were more questions about those guys though than there are.
Except
It's-
Thibodeau. I think
Thibodeau
Thibodeau
was-
was
yeah,
higher
we
graded
thought.
than Arvell Reese was.
Yeah.
But Evan Neal was so much lower graded than
Yep.
Francis Mauigoa was. Mauigoa is like a guaranteed stud. pretty
If
much.
Arvell Reese
I mean,
ends up being a
Cristobal
bust, then I mean that's not really their fault.
I'm going to drop a name here for my Arvell Reese comparison that I said I'm proud of to this very moment. Arvell Reese's comparison, in my humble opinion, is Wesley Woodyard on steroids.
Ooh, I love me some Wesley
I kind
Woodyard.
of like that.
Because I think Arvell Reese can also drop into coverage pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to hear something funny? ESPN has Arvell Reese's pro comp listed as Abdul Carter, his teammate.
That is funny.
Yeah.
That is
That's
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
But I just want to say the first 4 picks: Arvell Reese, Francis Mauigoa, Colton Hood, and Malachi Fields.
Great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Though I will
Awesome.
say, I don't like any of their final 3 picks.
No, I don't
honestly.
either.
I think all 3 are objective. Okay, never mind. My entire opinion just changed. I clicked on one of their profile pictures.
Holy cow.
Never mind. They got
Bobby
us,
Jamison Travis.
name's Bobby.
Went to Auburn.
Look, he's another
That's
guy.
a good boy, man.
Big
That's a
ol'
good
happy
old
smile
boy.
on him.
Oh,
Yeah, let's say
that.
328.
Good God. Whew. Never mind. I take
Great
back. This is
pick.
an A plus.
Yeah,
A
that's a
plus
great pick.
draft.
No, I'd give it an A or an A
Yeah,
minus.
I'm cool. I'm cool with A minus.
Yeah, I mean, the
Actually,
first 4 are elite.
I'm gonna be straight up.
Yeah.
I think this is just an A. Like, I think that they
Yeah.
have a really good, solid all around. You know, they got everything that they needed. I think Francis Mauigoa was probably the best tackle.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to point this out, too. I mean, Colton Hood was one of the most pro-ready players, and he's a redshirt sophomore.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
So young.
He is. I don't think he can even drink yet. Like,
He might legitimately be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he was
he's
an 05, baby.
he's 05.
Yeah, 05, yeah.
Yeah.
I also
He's
like,
21. He can drink, but
no, not
barely.
I mean, he's a baby.
Who is that?
Thomas Hood, the renowned English poet and humorist, known for the singer of the shirt, passed away in London after a period of illness.
Rest in
Not
peace.
that Thomas Hood.
Not that one.
Also,
thou shalt play football.
yeah, I don't know why, but
That was shit.
yeah, he is. Yeah, he's 21.
Yeah.
But I will say this too. He's got I'm saying this somewhat biased, somewhat not. Dude might have the best attitude of any of the guys drafted.
he's
either.
awesome.
I did not see him not smiling once,
Yeah.
bro.
He's so happy.
Such a
Shout
good dude.
out Colton Hood.
I mean, one of the great stories too, because he
Yeah.
he legitimately from this year alone played himself into a
I mean,
pretty
he
hot
had to
draft.
just
So I will
step
say,
in.
I'm shocked he didn't stay for another year, but I'm so
Me too,
happy for
but
the
good for
guy.
him.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, if you're going to be
you can't
second
knock a
round
guy
pick,
for
might as
that.
well.
And I don't necessarily think that was a bad move just because of what we've seen from Tennessee's
Yeah.
defense
I
last
was
year.
going to say, and then now you got a switch
Yeah.
of defensive coordinators. It's like,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
why
It's-
risk
it's
it in
probably
a new
far more
system?
smart move.
But yeah, I love Malachi Fields. And then again, but Bobby Jameson Travis, I don't love it. Though after seeing his picture, I like it slightly more. JC Davis, I don't like. Jack Kelly, I don't love.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think this is an A or an A minus though for sure. Because if
I'm
you
cool with
nail
an A.
your first 4 picks, that's great.
Yeah.
Cool with an A.
All right.
Give it to him.
And from, I mean, those later rounds too, it's kind of a coin toss anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Next team up is the New York Jets. Jets.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm looking at this. This is a great draft, but I'm going to give it an F because it's the Jets.
Yeah, no. On paper, this might be the best draft class.
Yeah.
Straight up.
I can't even lie. Okay, I will say this. I've seen them getting a lot of hate, like saying that like they were drafting the wrong positions. I don't see it. I think this was
They needed every position. What do you mean?
They picked best available.
Well,
Yeah.
And they needed everyone.
They did need every position. They did not need 2 defensive tackles.
Yeah.
I'll
And
give you that.
well, I guess technically David Bailey's an edge.
Yeah, because they traded for Tavondre Sweat. But I mean, Tavondre Sweat, David Bailey, Daryl Jackson.
Yeah.
Which Daryl Jackson, don't get me wrong, monster.
Yeah.
But like, and I'm gonna say this, everybody overlooks it. You only got an offensive guard.
Yeah. I was literally about to say, I'm giving this an A. And I'm going to defend it here. I think that David Bailey is obviously the key piece of this draft who is a development guy. The Jets do not have time to develop a player. I think that should have been Arvell Reese at number 2.
Probably.
Kenyon Sadiq, I don't see why, because tight ends are a luxury pick to me. I don't think you should take a luxury tight end there.
Yes.
Omar Cooper, great pick. That's exactly what you need to take there. D'Angelo Pons, great pick. That's exactly what you need to take there. Those are 2 possible franchise cornerstones.
Yeah.
For sure.
Darrell Jackson Jr., again, what you guys said, great pick. Cade Klubnik, honestly,
For a 4th-round pick?
for a
Why
4th
not?
round
hate
pick,
that.
Yeah.
who has a ton of upside. Like, honestly,
He's
him,
going to
it's
get
kind
traded
of
and be
crazy
a
to
great
say
backup
this.
somewhere, by the way.
There are 3 QBs that have a greater upside than the first overall pick, and it's Klubnik, Nussmeier, and Aller. The only issue is that neither of the 3 have shown it yet.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Mendoza proved it. They did.
yeah, picking them though, great. And but my issue, exactly what you said, Andrew. Why are we only going with 1 offensive lineman? You have one of the worst, if not the worst, O-line in the league.
Yeah.
You have to take more.
It is a crystal ball coached lineman, though, so you take that. I mean,
Yeah,
any lineman out of Miami, you're happy with.
I mean, that's fair.
But again, he's the only one.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm gonna say it's even VJ Payne. I could see as like a developmental guy who could be a pretty solid starter. He will be a starter, obviously, because you're gonna have to. You're on the
Got
You don't
nobody
have
else.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I like David Bailey. I just don't think they should have picked him because you don't have time to develop it. You have time to develop a guy, but you're gonna have to throw him into the fire immediately.
And I'll say this. I don't necessarily mind the David Bailey pick.
Yeah,
I do mind the Kenyon Sadiq pick.
I agree with that 100%.
Because, like, I'm sure he is a great football player.
Right.
I never saw Oregon play and was like, yes, this guy's, like, super generational.
No,
you know what I'm
Top
saying?
20 pick.
Because he's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. Never
Not
saw that.
like a Kyle Pitts or a Loveland or anybody.
Tyler
like that.
Warren.
Yeah,
Even-
Warren.
even-
Yes, Warren especially.
I'm one of the world's biggest Falcons fans.
Right.
I love the Falcons. And I thought they were reaching with Kyle Pitts, too.
Yeah, I mean, 4th overall was pretty crazy.
Crazy. And
He was so
Yeah.
good. He
Let me
was so
let me
good
read
at
y'all
Florida.
Kenyon Sadiq's stats. In his sophomore season, he had 308 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. In his junior season, the one that got him drafted, 51 catches, 560 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Mind you, with a long of 30.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
I get it because he's an athletic
the
specimen.
athleticism, I mean, his combine numbers got him drafted.
Yeah.
He had one of the best combines for a tight end
Yes.
ever, I'm pretty sure.
Here's one of my, I guess this is whatever, but like he's 6'3", and for me, like I don't know,
Yeah, that's
I
not
don't
a
even
great-
think that that's super tall for.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That's a big risk at 16.
yeah,
Huge
and-
risk. And the
Especially
Jets
when
don't
you were
have,
the Jets. Yeah,
and
like what?
you should have. You 100% should have drafted the best offensive tackle that you could have
Yeah, at
at
that
one
spot.
of those 2
Yeah.
slots. And the fact that they didn't, we could talk about they hit their needs, whatever. I'll give you a realistic grade of like a B+, but in my heart, I just want you to know you deserve a D.
yeah. Just based off the names
yeah.
on the paper,
Yes.
B+.
I'll say
agree.
this. I agree with you,
You're
and
good.
the Jets deserving a D. You know who else deserves a D? Diana Rossini.
I knew it was
This
coming.
is
got
gonna
one.
get- This is gonna get thrown around for so long.
Oh,
this-
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
gonna be the joke of
But,
the entire
I mean,
season.
you get
Yeah.
Omar Cooper and D'Angelo Pons. That's great.
Yep.
But yeah, David Bailey and Kenyon Sadiq, your 2 high first-round picks, I think were just blatantly incorrect. So
Yeah.
I agree. I got B+. Though they have high upside. Again, you're the New York Jets. If this was the Minnesota Vikings or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the Carolina Panthers drafting those guys, middle of the road teams, makes sense.
Yeah. They have more room to.
Yeah. Even honestly,
fun to
the
experience.
Exactly, yeah.
even honestly, like the Titans drafting David Bailey, like a team who does historically, who does have a very solid defensive line, and he won't get thrown into the fire immediately.
Yeah.
Be great. But like man, him getting drafted to the Jets, he's going to be the number one option off. Yeah. Especially because Williams is gone. And it's literally him and Tavondre Sweat. That's it.
That's about it.
And Tavondre Sweat is not ready to be a one option either. So it's, I don't know. I mean,
so what are we giving it? B plus?
I say B plus because again, you did have a good draft.
For sure.
Doubting that.
I'll say B minus.
Yeah. Next one is the draft wizards, the Philadelphia Eagles. They piss me off every year because they never fail to have a bad
away
draft
with it,
class.
bro.
And they got away with it again.
They even got a North Dakota State quarterback again.
And a North Dakota State quarterback, Cole Payton, that people are saying, oh, he's the hidden gem of the draft. He's gonna be Trey Lance,
By the
but
way,
good.
They always are.
Yeah.
The North Dakota State was.
Mind you,
I've seen a lot of Mekhi Lemon hate though.
Yeah.
People seem to hate this pick. Oh yeah.
I'm kind
I
of
don't mind it at all.
I like it a lot.
What are you doing?
Was he
have y'all seen all of his interviews?
Yes, he's the serpentine, bro. Yes,
Yeah.
Does he move back and forth?
He apparently
It's
this could
so
be fake.
weird.
I saw a post that he had to take a drug test the day after he got drafted because he seems so high.
Oh yeah.
I
no.
don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard, and that's hilarious.
I do have a quote from this particular draft.
Yes. What is this? It's him
Oh
doing the
wow.
serpentine.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
He just little slither back and forth.
Yeah, look at all of them.
That is
He just can't stop.
He just
Legitimately
does it.
scary.
He
He's like
loves-
rolling his eyes in the back of his head.
Yes.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Right?
Yeah. Next time,
It's
talk
an
about our,
intimidation test.
talks
So,
like a-
what do you think about round my grade up to a 90?
And,
Yeah. Ranked as the first or number one overall wide receiver though, which is interesting.
that's fair. Was
Biletnikoff
was he the did he have a lot of injuries though? Because one of them did. I can't remember if it was him
No.
I will say
doesn't
congratulations
look
to
like it.
Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel because
He
it
only
seems
dropped-
they get exactly what they want.
He only dropped 3 balls in 3 seasons.
Oh yeah.
Holy
see
cow.
that.
Yeah, that's
Look,
crazy.
In the words of Mekhi Lemon, they getting a dog for real.
Yeah.
I was trying to take all the notes.
For the Eagles, this gives them room to deal A.J. Brown if they end up doing that.
Oh, that's 100%.
Honestly,
Well, that's-
I
yeah,
really do
this-
think.
yeah, they
confirmed
confirmed it. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that Devontae Smith and Mekhi Lemon are a really good wide receiver duo. Like
For
they,
sure,
on
yeah.
paper.
Devontae Smith has proved he can be
Yeah.
a 1.
Now
Yeah,
here's
I'm excited to see him.
here's
actually
my
get that
fear
chance.
though. His production score is number 1 amongst receivers, obviously, because he was the Biletnikoff winner. His athleticism score is 33rd among receivers.
That's interesting.
That scares me.
You know who that sounds like? Devontae Smith.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Though I will say that's one thing I don't love is that they have 2 of very similar receivers as your top 2 receivers. But then again, also if you watch how Jalen Hurts plays, he favors Smith so much more.
Yeah. I
Maybe
mean,
that's a good thing.
that's why A.J. Brown's on his way out.
Yeah. And honestly, also the Eagles have so many weapons it doesn't even matter. Then hey, let's just get another weapon in freaking Eli Stowers.
I'm going to say the best tight end in the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was
Yeah.
by far my favorite tight end in the draft.
Yeah.
Now that
And
now
of
that
course
he's officially not
effing Eagle.
now that he's officially not a Commodore anymore, like I can say this.
Commodore, I'm stealing that.
Yeah. Now that he's not a Commodore anymore, I can say this. He's awesome.
He's so good.
Yeah.
Now
He's so good.
and also the other beautiful thing is like he can be a merchant of a quarterback when your quarterback goes undrafted. Like in all seriousness, Eli Stowers is a phenomenal pick.
Yeah, that's
With
a
Jalen,
great
I mean
one.
that's a great pairing.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have himself a day, and Goddard's still there, right? He can still
Yeah.
mentor.
Yeah.
So-
I mean that's a great mentor to have.
Yeah, so he's not even thrown into the fire. Like that's a huge thing with rookies. You notice even look at Cam Ward. I hate to say this, but like he got thrown into the fire. Like
he got thrown to the wolves.
By the way,
fire wolves
in-
from hell.
in the final 7 weeks of the season, he had the second highest QBR in the NFL.
Yeah, the back
But
like
overall,
the
he
back stretch
graded
after
out-
they fired
yeah.
Callahan.
He graded out as the 17th best QBR in the NFL. That just shows you how much like throwing a rookie into the fire really matters. Like you have to.
Werewolves from hell.
Yeah, the fire
Get
of
a
hell.
T-shirt of that, bro.
Yeah, with Satan actively stabbing a trident into your
Yes.
gut.
Oh my gosh.
But then, and you get Markel Bell, an offensive tackle out of Miami.
Can't go wrong.
Love that pick.
Cole Payton, which honestly I will never knock you for drafting a high upside backup.
I love it. I
Love
love that pick.
North Dakota State players.
on.
Even
they're
freaking Micah Morris.
You have
like,
to love a North Dakota
great
State player.
pick.
Cole Wisniewski, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
But he was a key piece of that Texas Tech
Yeah.
defense last year.
Okay, and then one guy I want to talk
gonna
about
say.
with y'all because let's say Keyshawn James, the newbie, fine, whatever. Yeah. Uar Bernard, what do y'all think about that pick?
Go for it, dude. Why you're the Eagles? You're fine. Like let's have some fun with it. Let's just see what happens.
With My Lotto. That's where they got him from. Is the pathway program.
The IPP.
And I'm pretty sure this Uar Bernard, his like
low key, he looks like Cam Ward if Cam Ward was from Nigeria. Not even kidding.
They don't even have a picture of him on ESPN.
Oh, really?
I'm just gonna
On
say
NFL,
this.
they do.
I don't want to sound. I'm not gay. I'm gonna go ahead and preface with that. I'm not gay.
Oh, wow.
But
Okay.
this might be one of the most sexy humans
that
I've
is
ever seen in my entire
athletic
life.
human.
Oh,
let me
definitely
read you
built.
Chiseled.
Let me read you some of his combine
Greek god.
stats.
he might be the most athletic.
Listen to this. He's 6'4", 306, recorded a 4.63 40-yard dash, 39-inch vertical, and a 10-foot, 10-inch broad jump.
Well, and
He's 306.
being 306 pounds in Nigeria where they don't have food.
How did he
Oh, my
bulk?
Lord. I
The
mean,
IPP program
He
fed
did
him
that
right.
on.
Yeah.
He did that. It was the 2 cents a day that you send.
6% body fat at 300 pounds.
I mean, did you see the picture I showed?
6% at 300
I
pounds.
freaking believe it, bro.
I mean,
There's
there's no doubt about
legitimately
it.
one of the most
That is a freak of
shredded-
nature.
He's got like Myles Garrett build.
Seriously.
That is a terrifying human being.
He's gonna
Andrew
be
Patterson, you know
nuts.
what you should remind me of? Remember, have you seen that Chris Farley bit where he's like, I would like if someone asked me to feed Africa, if someone made me president, I would bring them a bunch of fans, I would bring them food, but then I would dump all that food out and I would bring them in and I would say, "Do you guys know where the food is?"
Oh, that's Sam Kinison.
Oh, Sam Kinison.
Yes,
Yeah.
rest in peace. Yeah, that's
Both of them.
Why don't you live where the food
You
is?
see this?
You live in a desert. Nothing grows out here. Nothing's gonna grow out here. Hey, come here. You see this? See this? This is sand. This is, it's gonna be in 100 years. It's gonna be sand. That's one of the
Rest in peace
best.
to Chris Farley as well.
Yeah, two of the
goats.
best.
Two goats.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Gonna be sad.
I mean, if this guy, he's listed as a defensive tackle, he could probably play edge if he wants to.
He could play freaking quarterback for all I care.
Yeah, I mean, this dude, he could be anything. This is one of the most intriguing draft picks of all
7th
time,
round. I love
and
it.
it's extremely funny. We're gonna say it yet again. He's showing another picture. Those are the biggest shoulders I've ever seen. That might be the
crazy.
size of my head.
He looks like a drawing. Like
Oh
if
my
somebody just
gosh.
drew
Genuinely-
a peak.
He looks like a Michelangelo sculpture.
Yeah, like a Greek god. Yeah.
I'm saying, I'm gonna say this. There's no way that man's not on juice. You know,
in the face.
Yeah, he
no,
does.
dude. He's like he got found because he was a basketball player from quote some small village in Nigeria.
By the way, if you I watched a video of him. He jumps like the Wimby dunk that he does where he pretty much just taps it in.
Yeah.
The guy can jump so high that he can do a Wimby dunk. The Eagles just
So
continue
nasty.
to get studs, bro.
He's gonna be an all pro.
Now I will say, could he also not pan out? Like obviously,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, for
it's-
sure. I mean, he's a
it
seventh
is
round pick.
really hard to play the game of football if you've never played it before.
Yeah. I mean, but Diego Pavia is not going to play any more
Yeah,
football.
exactly.
So, I mean, I just want to say again, the Eagles picked a guy who has never played football before,
Yep.
and Diego Pavia is still unsigned.
I'm just gonna say it. A.
I like
A.
that.
I'm cool
Yep.
with the name.
Not an A plus because they didn't go out and get anyone insane,
That's true.
but A.
Yeah, I mean, you get Stowers, Markel Bell,
I
Cole
love
Payton,
Lindsey.
Wisniewski,
Yeah.
Bernard.
I'm giving them an A plus personally. I am.
Honestly,
I'm with you. A
I'm
plus.
yeah. Let's go A plus. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
Uar.
it's reliable to call
Is that
the
you pronounce
Eagles
it?
A
Uar?
plus.
Yeah.
Wowie Wozeman.
Wowie Wozeman does it again, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Then we go on to the Steelers, who I think have the most underrated draft of this entire.
It's pretty
They
darn
got
good.
your boy
because it is
Arizona
really
State boy.
Yeah.
Yakanor.
Yes,
yeah,
Ian Cole.
Akinor.
Yes.
I've been high on him from the jump. I'm staying high on him. My other sweet mate. I have one sweet mate who is a Titans fan, one sweet mate who's a Steelers fan, and my roommate's a Cowboys fan. So we got a lot of diversity.
Okay.
And so I mean, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I accidentally cut out there for a second.
We're good.
But yeah, I mean, Max is a monster. Like
just
genuinely,
a freak.
he is the biggest monster of this whole thing.
6'5", 320, ran a 4.9 40-yard dash.
He's pretty much 6'6", dude. Like he's 6'5" and 7'8".
Yeah.
It's like, hold on, I'm pulling up a picture of him too because he is just
Beast.
he's insane. Like
Yeah, a
like,
3-year starter at right tackle, but the post-draft analysis says he could very easily make the switch to left tackle.
Okay, good.
Wow, that is a large human being.
dude.
Yeah, because
Maybe
that's the
3
thing is
years
you see
experience.
his the weights are very different on linemen, guards, and you actually got to look at that.
Yeah.
That dude is a tackle, tackle.
Yep.
weight.
Straight tackle,
He is
yeah.
insane.
Athletic.
Yeah, I would go. And then Jeremy Bernard, I understand that he is not the top wide receiver off the board, but they didn't need the top wide receiver off the board. They needed the best slot guy in the draft, and I think they got the best slot guy.
Bernard was very good during his time at Alabama.
Yeah.
He was. I mean, I remember like every year they played Tennessee, he was the most annoying player to go up against because he'd be everywhere.
Yeah, and again, like, is he the top receiver in the draft?
No,
Is he not even close? But is he the top slot receiver in the draft?
He's up there.
I would say he's in the top 3 for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, really Casey Concepcion is not. I would say Carnell Tate's probably the number 1 slot just because he played slot 2 and pretty much everywhere other.
Oh my
Well,
But
and did y'all talk about how Bernard led the Alabama in receptions the last 2 years?
no, he is a volume demon.
Yeah.
And then you get Drew Aller in the 3rd, which I don't love in the 3rd. I think you could have gotten him
reach, in my
significantly
opinion.
later.
Yeah.
But
Especially
I mean,
with Will Howard already on the roster.
if that is ultimately your guy, though, then I guess go get him. But I'm not going to say that's a good pick.
They just wanted him to stay in Pennsylvania.
you know who I love in the
pick.
3rd?
The next 2
The
picks.
next 2. Dalen Everett out of Georgia. He's anytime you watch a Georgia game, he's making 5 tackles. He's everywhere. Elite corner. And Jennings Dunker. Just Google this guy.
Yeah.
Google this guy and look
I'm not
at
gonna
him.
lie, like,
I was talking
Mr.
about the ginger with the mullet earlier. It's this guy.
And he's got a mustache.
All
bro.
jokes aside, like
freaking go.
like you always see like these like NFL fans. Like last year it was Bill Krosky Merritt. This guy is like the funny dude of this draft.
Yeah.
But he's genuinely like, I don't understand how he slipped to 96.
I don't either. You want to hear a quote about how much coffee he drinks before practice? 36 ounces straight black.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
Like just listen to these.
I can't
combines.
imagine the Iowa Hawkeyes locker room bathroom.
Oh, gosh.
He ran a
Some
my
nukes
God.
are dropped into
Yeah.
that thing, brother. Yeah. Oh, gosh.
he ran a 5.1. He has a 32 vertical jump. And then he ran a 4.6 20-yard shuttle.
Yeah.
Did not
Just
do
a
bench
beast.
press.
He's gonna be
6'5",
so good.
320.
He's
Yeah,
going to be
he's
so
gonna be
good.
And he's basically in the same uniform colors.
I was about to say, and he's a Steeler.
Yeah.
That's so nasty.
I love it.
Yeah. Then next pick they get his teammate in Caden Wetjen, who's actually a pretty good pick. Then they get who, by the way, Caden Wetjen is the far and away best kick returner in this draft. He's actually one of the best kick returners in college football history.
Really?
Yeah.
I was unaware.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
5'9",
Was he the one
190.
that,
quietly. Yeah.
did he have that one that got called back against Iowa State, or am I tripping? I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
The
know.
punt
I
return?
know. Hold on, I'm about to pull this up. Y'all are about to
Yes.
be
Yeah, this is definitely him.
bewildered at this because like he doesn't even look like a return man. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Okay, so for receiving, because he is a receiver, he got 3 catches for 46 yards and 20 catches for 151. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, whatever. Past 2 years combined, by the way, 57 attempts, 954 return yards.
Jeez.
Um,
Some punts.
and that's on punts alone.
Yeah.
4 touchdowns. Kickoffs. Y'all ready for this?
This is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
56 returns, 2 touchdowns. You ready for the craziest one? 1,538 return
That's
yards.
so nasty.
I think he's had a
DK.
house call, like a 100-yard house call on
Yeah,
a
he
kick
has.
return. Yeah.
He's had a 100-yard house call in 2 straight seasons now.
He's unbelievably fast.
Nuts.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
No, he's ridiculous. Oh my goodness, wait. He was also their 2-point gadget guy.
Oh, nice.
That's interesting.
I don't
He
like
has,
that.
he has 9 or no. Oh wait, no, he straight up contributed 9 touchdowns. Never mind, I was reading that wrong. But he is their 2-point gadget guy. He didn't have a 2-point conversion, but apparently he's in on all other two. Anyways, that doesn't matter. Then Riley Nowakowski, good pick. Gabe Rubio, good pick. Robert Spears Jennings, good pick.
Yep.
Eli Henrich.
I'm going to go ahead and say Eli Heidenreich. I think that's how you say it.
I think it's Heinrich. Yeah,
I think it
I
is.
said it wrong.
That's right.
That's my steal of the draft.
Let's go.
He is a
That is,
great
I'm
pick.
declaring it right now. My
go.
hidden gem, number 1
love
steal
it.
late round, Eli Heidenreich. I love this
Yeah.
guy.
Also, I will say this: the Steelers had the worst moment of the draft, so I might actually bump them down a half a
the
grade
Lemon
with
situation.
the Mekhi Lemon thing because that was just bad. That's such a bad. Did you
I
not see
missed that. No.
So Mekhi Lemon himself was on the phone with the Steelers. They're like, "All right, we're getting ready to make you a Steeler," and then all of a sudden, Mekhi Lemon's like
This is agent.
agent goes, "Mekhi." He's on the phone. He goes, "The Eagles just drafted
Yep.
you," and then you see Mekhi Lemon goes, "Who's first?" He goes, "The Eagles just drafted you,"
Yeah.
and he goes, "Okay." And about that time, you see they had like a video of the Steelers war room, and he goes, and like you see the Steelers GM go,
Yeah. Couldn't believe it.
like,
oh, man.
it's insane.
Very
I mean,
obviously.
but you still
missed
get
out.
Iaconor.
Yeah.
Not the worst.
Which I
not the
like
worst case
Iaconor
scenario.
better, honestly.
For
Even
them,
though Philly just mogged Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
they did.
In the same state.
In the same state.
That is a lethal mogging.
They,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania
in
might
their
fall.
city.
Seriously.
And the Flyers are beating the tar out of the Penguins right now. Yeah. This is all time
Philly
bad
just
beats.
is
Yeah.
destroying Pittsburgh right now.
I mean, they always kind of have.
I was about to say that's favorite.
I was gonna say,
Sorry, Pitt.
You think Phillies versus Pirates? It's Phillies. You think,
Yeah.
You think Eagles versus Steelers? It's pretty
Pirates
even.
are a joke.
It's pretty even.
Recently, it's been
Yeah.
Eagles,
The
but-
Steelers are really the only
As a
good team in
historically,
Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
It
and then
is.
you think of the cities themselves. I mean, I'd rather go to neither of them,
let's
but
be
whatever.
Yeah, for real. I don't want to go to any one of them.
I've been to both, and both are very boring places to be.
There
I'm
you
not
go.
gonna lie.
There you go.
I mean, if you,
Pittsburgh's more fun than Philly. I'm not gonna lie.
really,
That's what I've been told.
Let's go, Pitt.
I'd imagine they're a lot more safe fun.
Yeah.
Philly seems like you could die having fun.
I'm not gonna lie. Pittsburgh. If we have any Pittsburgh listeners, highly doubt it. But just pure curiosity here. If you ever go to the Heinz Museum when you're in Pittsburgh,
Oh yeah.
it sounds so boring. Be like, why are you going to a ketchup museum?
No, I bet that's tough.
I bet
Literally
it's
anything that is associated with ketchup is in there.
I bet that's cool.
It's Henry Ford's second line car is there. What? Because it's one of the first cars to go through a drive-through.
That's all
They
okay.
got
So,
ketchup in there.
so they get creative.
I'm
with
telling
it.
you,
I like
anything that
that.
has to, like,
That's
there's
so cool.
one of the biggest bank robberies of all time. They were caught at some random restaurant while he had a bottle of Heinz ketchup in his hand when he got caught.
That's hilarious.
And they have
Great
it there.
marketing.
They have so
Yes,
much.
That's
like,
so funny.
it's insane. Like, it's actually such a cool museum. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not even a museum guy. Like, they're cool to walk around and stuff. If it's near me, I guess I'll go.
I will
Right.
say, Smithsonian in DC, worth it.
Worth
Yeah,
it.
really.
So sick.
Yeah,
And natural
I believe that.
history, very cool. Very cool.
Anyways, I give him a A-, B+.
I was thinking more B.
Yeah, I
was thinking-
I'll say B
Yeah.
plus, but
Yeah.
we can do B if we got two.
You get
Bs.
draft mogged like that. That's
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 bad.
hard to
I
come
did
back
say I was
from.
gonna take him down to grades. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And-
That's true. I'll say B.
Like they had to take so much time to like rethink what they were gonna do. I'm just gonna go B.
Shout out them for hosting though. They were a great host.
Yes,
Yep.
yeah, it seemed like it was.
They got
it was
rowdy.
a good time.
Still couldn't beat
I
Nashville.
think they
overall
I
record
think
though.
it's
They didn't beat the attendance
Overall record. They beat the day one record, but
Day
they didn't
one,
beat the
okay,
overall
yeah.
record.
Yeah,
But I think that
Nashville's
last-
got a lot more stuff to do over a weekend.
Yeah, but like
let's
I
be
will
real.
say, I don't think that record will ever really be taken because like they're also just counting like everyone on Broadway, which is kind
Yeah,
of stupid.
there was what, like 500,000 people there.
Oh, it's
is
insane.
nuts.
Wait, hold on, wait,
Yeah.
let me
It was a
look up-
crazy.
I mean, the
number.
pictures just.
I mean, it
crazy.
compares to the legitimate population of Nashville.
No, seriously, yeah.
It was nuts. That was what 20.
20,
21 or 2.
21? Yeah, I was thinking.
Someone just said it's Cinco de Mayo. It's not.
It
No, it's
is
not.
not. We were in
When it ain't
Abril.
It ain't no Cinco de Mayo.
Nope.
All right. Anyways, we move on to the San Francisco 49ers, which the fact that they have this as an A- grade is
That's interesting.
that's interesting because the Sean Stribling, your first pick was awful.
I did not like. I was very confused to see that opening up
Yeah.
on day
No,
2.
I'm not gonna lie, I loved the Romello hype pick. Love that.
That's a good one. Yeah, he's a stud. Kalen Black.
Grayson Halton, I like that pick, not just because I share a name with him.
Nice.
Carver
Willis.
Oh
Two
my
Washington players back to back.
gosh.
Are you looking at their 4th round?
Ephesians prize.
Yeah, dude, that name is crazy.
Wow.
Ephesians,
Ephesians. Prysock. How do you even get that last name?
right?
What in the world?
What is the history behind that?
All right, that pick specifically, A+.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is an amazing name. Everything else,
I would. This is not
81 athleticism score. I would expect nothing less.
yeah, for real.
This is just not a good draft to me. I don't understand how we're looking at an A-. I mean, you trade down twice in the first round, which I appreciate. But
That's ethical.
like,
That is ethical.
I'm gonna give it a C minus.
yeah, I was thinking a C or C-.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That's
cool.
fine.
I'm cool with a C minus.
Yeah. My only impressive pick here was Grayson Halton and Romello Height, which honestly you got them at like their pretty average spots. So
Yeah.
just good players, I think, overall. But yeah, Ephesians Prysock's gonna be a stud, I'm sure. I don't know. I mean, I will say it's like we said about the Rams, like they're historically good at drafting. We're dogging them, but they're historically good at drafting. The Niners are historically bad at drafting. So
Yeah.
I mean, we can dog them all we want. All right. Then next up, this is literally like textbook how you draft after winning a Super Bowl.
No,
with the
right?
Seattle Seahawks.
Yes, I agree.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, because
I have a gripe, but it's okay.
J. Dream Price, I think that was honestly a great first round pick.
That's
Crazy
that's
that-
the Kenneth Walker replacement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bud Clark out of TCU, he has a huge upside. I like that a lot.
Him and Nick Emanwari.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Julian Neal, you've patched the hole that was left by My goodness. Reek Woolen, great.
Yep.
Even though you didn't really need to because you got Josh Jobe technically moving up or whatever.
Bo Stevens, guard out of Iowa.
Beautiful. Love it. Emmanuel Henderson, I don't love that pick, but it's a 5th-round receiver. Who cares? Andre Fuller out of Toledo. Toledo corners and secondary people have historically been really good, so good for you guys. Devin Eastern, don't know much about him. Michael
Strength in the
Dansby,
D-line.
don't know much about him. But overall, I mean, this ain't gonna get an A+ or anywhere.
Yeah,
this
no
won't.
home
This
runs
won't even
again.
scratch a B. But like,
Well, my
I
thing,
like it.
my only complaint, right? I'm sure that Jadarian Price is a great running back.
Yeah.
He did not start a single game last season, and
Well, you got to remember who was in front.
Kind of hard.
yeah, but he also came off injury, right? Because did he tear his Achilles the year before?
I think he might have.
Let's see.
So, I mean, I'm just not, especially with something like an Achilles or an ACL.
Yep.
I'm just not.
Yeah, he
super,
was
like-
redshirted due to one way back in 2022.
Oh,
So it's been a minute. And then played all 13, 2023.
Yeah, he never missed another game after 22.
So
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I lied.
that's like
I'm not
old
too worried.
injury
Yeah.
concerns.
I thought the Achilles was more recent.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
it was not this season, but last season.
I lied on not scratching a B. I think this is a perfect B.
I think it's
I think it's a
I'm,
B too.
a
I'm
textbook
cool with
B.
that.
It's an ethical
Man,
draft
as long
again.
as long as the injury concerns with
Right.
Jadarian Price are okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, it is, somewhat of a risk taking a dude or taking another running back from Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Like that, I mean,
Also, I don't know if I've said this yet, and this is
Yeah.
the first time
First
in the
time ever.
NFL in NFL history that 2 running backs from the same team have been drafted in the first
I
round.
mean, that's crazy
And
just
one of
in this
them's a
NFL
backup.
economy with running backs.
Yeah.
And the fact that 2 from the same school that is nuts.
it kind of just goes to show you how much Seattle leans on the run game
Yeah.
because they're not going to have Charbonnet back, Canines in Kansas City now.
Yeah.
So Jadarian Price, get ready to learn
Yeah,
tote the
I
rock.
was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who also had a massive steal in the first half.
Oh, yeah.
Or in the first half of the first round.
Yeah.
Ruben Bain was their first pick, who was projected literally a month ago to be the 4th overall pick.
Yeah, he was going to the Titans.
Yeah. Then a bunch of stuff comes out.
Yeah, he's
all
got
that.
T-Rex arms and killed a woman. But
Yeah.
other than that, he's great on the football field.
They don't care about that in Tampa Bay.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
They didn't sign you to be a good person.
Yeah, and I
They
just want to
signed
say
you
this
get
too.
sacks.
Their first 5 picks are all great. Josiah Trotter
Yeah.
was a good pick.
Ted Hurst.
Ted Hurst is one of my underrated dogs.
Love that.
in this
I
draft.
Come
love
on.
Ted
If you
Hurst.
get, dude, a receiver out of Georgia State in the 3rd round, that's what you love to see. Bro.
Electric.
It's not like you're taking him in the 1st round. You're not pulling a Titans way back in the day with the Western Michigan.
Oh, and he's just 6'3" and runs a 4.440.
Oh, yeah, that's
all
nothing
it is.
crazy.
That's all
Oh,
it
and
is.
and he only jumps 36.5.
My gosh.
Oh, yeah. Last
Rookie
year,
number.
Oh my! Wait, that's arguably more impressive. His broad jump is 11.3.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Dude.
Good. So this dude can lay out and get a ball.
Beast.
yeah, in 2 years at Georgia State, 127 catches, 40 yards shy of 2,015 touchdowns.
Wow.
Put it this
That's
way.
awesome.
Also, he's a deep
They're-
threat. He had 70-yard touchdowns in both seasons.
Their first
Get
3
ready,
picks
brother.
are all going to be day 1 starters.
I
Like
think so. Josiah Trotter's
Ruben
really
Bain.
good.
Ruben Bain might get a sack in his first NFL game. He is that NFL ready.
And he's
Now the only issue is that he might not be able to reach his arms around.
I mean, that
Those
was
big old boys, yeah.
No, I will say, whenever he walked up to the stage, it did kind of hit me how like short his arms actually are,
yeah.
because they are short.
But you
I'm
got
not
to
gonna
remember,
lie,
they
bro.
said everything that they're saying about Ruben Bain about Aaron Donald.
Exactly.
Not
And,
that I'm comparing Ruben Bain to Aaron
I know
Donald
what you
just
mean.
yet,
But you
but
did.
it was kind of the same thing that they were undersized.
Yeah, no, I will say that like you watch prospects like walk across stage, and all their arms are like to their waist or lower.
Yeah.
Ruben Baines was not, which was like kind of odd to see.
Yeah.
But dude, he is.
But he's got big.
He's a
about to say.
demon. I mean, he reloaded him.
He did reload him as soon as he walked onto that stage, bro. He's just ready, bro.
I will say one thing I want to comment on, because a lot of people were saying it was bad. I actually really liked it, and I kind of want to hear y'all's take on it. Did y'all see how Topps had all the players signing a 1-of-1 on the
did,
stage?
yeah.
I thought that was sick.
That is
a
cool.
lot of
That was
people
cool.
hated it. I thought that was
No,
sick.
that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. That was cool.
It was
Also
cool.
because like that's their first card. That's
Like,
Yeah.
that means something, bro.
I will say,
That's tough.
I hope that's 1-of-1, but the other, like the player gets a copy. I
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
it's
it
a
should be.
collector's 1-of-1.
It should.
Yeah. Also,
I'm sure
like,
they're doing that.
it's within the past not even year, but past couple like half year, sports cards have exploded again.
Yeah.
I feel like every other live
Yes.
I see on TikTok
Yes.
is some dude unboxing
They're coming
cards.
back. I
Which
think
is
it's-
hilarious because like this is when like I've kind of died out on my
That's
hype.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Which is great for my wallet, man. Like I'm
True.
for
Big
real
for your
hyped
wallet.
up on it.
Big
yeah.
win for that.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even Calonge Scott, I could see being a CB3, CB4 day one.
Take a look at that. That's Fat Dable.
Is that real?
I wish. I want it to be. That's so funny.
Sorry, we just got a picture
can't
of
be real, but that's
Brian
that's so
Daboll with the
funny.
biggest gut you've seen in your life.
I'm gonna
Oh
say
my
it's
real,
gosh.
even DeMonte Capehart, I could totally see being a switch-in guy. Like their first 5 picks are beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, this is a
This is an
especially
A
for Tampa
minus.
Bay. This is solid, dude. This
A
is
minus,
Yeah.
B plus.
A minus.
I like A
I mean,
minus.
I'm gonna go with a B plus just because it's Tampa, but
Yeah, valid.
I get it.
Yep.
I gave the Jaguars a D minus just because I hated them.
Yeah.
Or the Ravens.
but they also did a terrible
They
job.
did, yeah. They were no bueno.
Yeah, it needs to be noted. I don't know who we can talk to, but Jaguars, y'all need to fix your draft.
Yeah, what's going on with that, Jag?
They've got
Y'all had
Homeland-
such a good thing
they've
going.
got Homelander
Yeah.
making the picks.
For real, bro.
The guy looks exactly like Homelander.
Yes, they do.
I need to know who do they have running the ball? Because they got rid of Tank
I was about to
Bigsby.
say, Tank's gone.
Travis
Etienne's
Etienne's
gone.
gone. They have, what was his name? Oh my gosh, he was on my fantasy team this past year. Who's their back? Yeah, Tootin. Yes,
Yeah.
Tootin.
Okay.
And he was good, but like,
He's not
I
running
don't
back
think he's
one
RB1.
material.
Yeah.
I think he's listed as their running back.
He is
one
right now.
yeah.
And I guess he's going to be. I mean,
Like
Unless
that's
they
just
find
how
somebody.
bad Jacksonville is that we're all the way down to the
Yeah,
very
Bench-
end, and I have no idea. Like I'm just so distracted
They've
by
also-
Jacksonville's lack.
They've also got Chris Rodriguez and DJ Dallas. And
okay. Oh, DJ Dallas, dude. I haven't heard that name in a
Yeah,
while.
I know. It's been a minute.
Dallas.
Yeah. He was
Wonder
a
what
Seahawk,
Philip
right?
Lindsay's doing now.
Oh,
I think he's in the UFL. I might be
Is he?
wrong.
Oh,
Is he, I thought he was on the Birmingham Stallion.
What about,
is he? Yeah, he
What
might
about
be. Them boys are.
the 1 year wonder for the Jaguars, James something, right?
James Robinson.
Yeah,
He's
James
in the
Robinson.
UFL.
Oh,
I know
yes.
that might
yes,
be
I
who
do
I'm
know
thinking
James
of.
Robinson.
Philip Lindsay hasn't played since 2022.
Real? Dang.
He's not in
We
the
are
UFL.
Unks.
That's crazy.
James Robinson was
National Football League.
Philip Lindsay?
You just know I know there's some 12-year-old in a TikTok comment section commenting Philip Lindsay as
Yes,
elite
dude.
ball knowledge right
Yes.
now.
Oh my gosh.
Some kids are probably saying Brandon Marshall as
My
Yeah.
goat, Brandon
Yes.
Marshall. All right. As we segue into this next team, I have
let's let y'all
to say something
cook here.
before we. I just have to. This is probably copyrighted. I don't care.
I think we get 10 or 15
Thank you, Mike Morganzi.
He did it.
Thank you, Mike Morganzi.
He did it. I'm going to be honest. I loved. Carnell Tate has grown on me. I was upset
a
at the time
ton, bro.
so much. I was actually kind of. I
Yeah,
actually
we
went off in the
texted.
group chat. I was mad.
I will pull it up.
What did I say? I was mad, dude.
Yeah,
I was. I
you
was.
were both pissed.
I was unbelievable.
I threw my
unreasonably
jersey.
mad.
I threw my jersey. I was
You
mad, bro.
I screamed in my living room.
Oh, you said, what the? Bradley, huh? Nobody hit me up. Real ones understand. Heartbreak.
Yes.
Heartbreak.
No, but I will say this shows that if Love was available, we were going to take Jeremiah.
Yeah,
Love.
absolutely. This is panic pick.
Looking for an offensive playmaker.
We got the best one available.
No,
I'll
I
take
will
it.
say.
I don't necessarily agree with that, but
I will say this. I think the more that you watch and listen to Carnell Tate's stuff, every single coach and player who is talking about him is like, yeah, the Titans got a dog.
Except for Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, except for Malik Neighbors.
He doesn't know shit about nothing though.
Malik Neighbors also is trashing on literally he literally
Yeah.
trashed on every single player, which
He's
is
just mad he has to play for the Giants.
Yeah, I would be too though, to be fair.
Yeah, I'd be mad.
But yeah, I think the Carnell Tate pick was good. Could we have traded back? Now that we know all the stuff about the Browns, I don't think we could have actually.
yeah.
So yeah, I think this is a
Fine
great
with that.
pick. Now, do I think the Titans knew that? Honestly, no. But
No, this was maybe half panic, half we got to get something for Cam Ward.
yeah, and for everyone saying the Titans should have got Narvel Reese, I don't think so. I really think that Carnell Tate and Arvell Reese kind of hold the same value within the Titans. Now, is Arvell Reese a better player and a better prospect? Absolutely.
For sure, yeah.
But I think in terms of if you just weigh pure value, I think that Carnell Tate almost holds slightly more value just because he actually has the upside of being our wide receiver.
Well, the Titans needed some type of firepower at all. Like just
This is going to bring the juice. This is going to get
Yeah.
the fan base that doesn't believe believing again.
I hate to
this
say
is going
it.
to be hopeful.
As someone who buys
sell some
Titans
jerseys.
tickets very often, and someone who buys Titans jerseys very often, they didn't have someone to sell tickets, and you got to open a new stadium next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The team, I mean, there's nobody fun other than Cam and like
Jeffrey Simmons.
I was about to say Jeffrey Simmons
Yeah.
is just an awesome guy.
Yeah, and I will say this. To see that Cam Ward literally told the front office that he wanted Carnell Tate
Yeah, that's big.
over Jeremiah Love,
That's
massive. Now, could that be fabricated? Absolutely.
totally.
Oh, if Love was there, he was a Titan.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
But like, do I also think that ultimately this is going to be better for Cam Ward? I agree. And I think so. Then you go on to Keldrick Falk, trading back into the first round. He was a guy who I had going at like 20-ish. I think that was a great pick by the Titans, personally.
Not my favorite, but I'm not mad at it. I was not mad at all.
see,
I was very excited to see that Mike Borgonzi's getting
Yeah.
aggressive and trading
Yeah.
back into the first round was
And
something
trading
that was
into
I
the
like that.
second.
into
too,
the second to
Let's
get
have some
Anthony Hill Jr.
which that was a
Oh
phenomenal.
my
I'm not gonna
gosh!
lie.
With a Robert Solid development in defense, there's several white tears running down my leg. That's all I'm gonna
At this
say.
point, I've kind of pointed out who my draft darlings were. Keldrick Falk was one of my draft darlings.
Yep.
But with an asterisk, if he goes to a good defensive coach, he went to one of the best
solid.
defensive coaches. So to me, I am hyped. I'm also like kind of an Auburn purist a little bit too.
And I mean, Anthony Hill was a guy that was projected to be a first round top 5 pick even at the start of
And
last
same
year.
thing with Keldrick Falk. Keldrick Falk
Yeah.
was projected to be a top 10. And then last year, Kevin Winston was projected to be a top 10. Then he got hurt.
Yep. And
You can
he's
see
been
what
awesome.
Borgonzi's doing.
Yes.
Because you can see what the Titans did with a guy like Jeffrey Simmons. By the way, y'all, it is 10 o'clock. This is the latest we've ever gone on
Yeah.
the pod. But we got one team left after this. Just a little note, just because we love you guys. Then Fernando Carmona, I think that was a reach. Full honesty.
Little bit of a reach,
I think that was
yeah.
a reach.
But-
I love his intangibles. I love his measurements. But
I mean, I do like how they're developing the offensive line, though.
yeah. Right.
So
But we're building around Cam Ward, and then the pick, in the second pick in the 5th round, Nick Singleton. Oh my goodness!
that
I have
was-
no idea how he fell this far.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
he
like-
might have been injured or something, but I mean, this is a dude who put up back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons
Mind
at Penn
you,
State.
98 athleticism score.
He's
Mind you-
unbelievable.
Mind you,
crazy.
he was ranked as the number 2 running back
Yeah.
on multiple big boards,
Yeah.
including Lance Zierlein, who is the main NFL analyst
Yeah.
for big boards.
Yeah.
Now, I will say his NFL comparison being Isaac Guerrero feels like one of the most
That's crazy.
crazy
insanity.
jabs I've ever seen.
Wow.
But like,
That's just Titans disrespect.
I just vividly remember Joe Burrows being like actually horrendous. Like even whenever he was coming out, I forget who it was.
it's like Carson Palmer or something.
Yeah,
like
it was-
that. It was ridiculous.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, let's not disrespect Carson Palmer. Draft.
That's
a little bit better than
That's not bad.
Yeah.
You know?
could be like Drew Carr.
Oh gosh.
Oh, a mix of Tony Romo's escapability, Kurt Warner's rhythm, and Russell Wilson and Andy Dalton's size and play style.
Andy Dalton, that's brutal.
I was like,
Yikes.
yeah, I just vividly remember it being like historically awful comps. And then you go on to Jackie Marshall, who I thought was a massive reach. I did not like that pick whatsoever, honestly. Jack Coogan.
Pat Coogan, I actually love.
Loved that pick also
Team
because
captain on a national champion Indiana team.
and you're teaming him up with his high school teammate in Carnell Tate, which is pretty cool. That is
I did not know
By the
that.
way, they drove to school together every day, which is pretty
That's
cool.
so sick.
Because apparently Pat Coogan got so what happened allegedly was that the Titans called Pat Coogan that they were they drafted him. Carnell Tate was in Nashville, obviously, within the Titans organization. He's in the draft room because obviously you can be once you're drafted. And they're just like kind of sitting there because it's like, oh hey, look at this. Whenever they called him, Carnell Tate goes, "Can I call him?" So as he was getting drafted on TV, apparently he was on the phone with Carnell.
That's cool.
Because they're
That
like
rules.
like best friends. And then
awesome.
Pat Coogan was on a podcast yesterday, like a Nashville-based podcast, just talking about it. And he was like, "Yeah, he was like that is like genuinely my best friend." I was
Oh
like,
my God.
that's so
awesome.
sick."
That makes that Big Ten
I'm gonna start
championship last
feeling
year.
So,
things
now,
for the
so now we
Titans
have
again,
two best friend sets on our roster. We have Xavier Restrepo and Cam
Yes,
Ward and Carnell Tate and Pat Coogan.
They can
best
play-
friend team.
They can play quads in Fortnite.
Power of friendship. Yes, they could.
We're gonna win the division with the power of
And then
friendship.
finally,
Yes.
I
tough.
I love the Jaron Kanak pick. I think that he has heavy upside. Now, his production's very limited, but I think he has heavy upside. And as a seventh rounder, I like
he
him.
can
on
he can
Oklahoma
play
offense.
some
That's okay.
halfback, and he's really good as a blocker.
Yeah, I want you two to set this grade because I'm gonna overshoot it. Yeah,
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably like a B.
yeah.
I think that's fine.
Okay, I was
I
gonna
was
say
thinking B plus. So
I was gonna say A minus, honestly. So yeah, shoot it down to B plus.
Being reasonable, I'll go with B plus.
I think B plus is pretty because I will say
In terms of
It's
Titans
good, there's
draft,
just
it's
still
the,
some holes.
on paper,
Your
it's
top-
the best one we've had in a minute.
your top
That
two,
is true.
Your top two guys have holes recognized within them.
Yeah.
Anthony Hill's a beautiful pick. Everyone kind of agrees with that.
I like it.
Fernando Carmona, reach. Jackie Marshall, reach. But then Coogan was a good pick. Jaron Kanak was a good pick. Singleton was a steal.
Unbelievable.
Again, Hill was a steal. Yeah. But your two first rounders kind of having question marks surrounding them, you never really want to see that. But the question marks are all just like, can they develop? And I think both guys have all the skill sets in the world.
And I do love Cardinal Tate. I've loved him since I first started watching him at Ohio State. I thought he was a beast.
Only thing I hate about him is that he commit flipped from Tennessee to Ohio State.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
I'm gonna say this right. Like, I don't think obviously Carnell Tate's great wide receiver. Right.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that he should have been the first wide receiver taken. But I'm glad somebody believes in him more than I do.
Yeah, I will say this. My thoughts have been drastically changed by like listening to other people talk about him. Because like D'Angelo Pond said that Jeremiah Smith was only barely more difficult to guard than what Carnell Tate was. And that's ridiculous.
high
I remember,
Yeah.
I think it was the Downs brothers on their podcast, like at the beginning of this past fall, and Caleb was hyping up Carnell like crazy. He was talking about like, oh, everybody talks about Jeremiah, but he's like Caleb.
Yeah, I mean that's
like,
been the narrative around Carnell Tate for 2 years now. Is that
just-
if he wasn't on the same team as Jeremiah Smith, he'd be the clear cut number one.
Yeah, and we're also forgetting too that this guy was arguably the number one player in the nation in high school, which doesn't matter that much. But did you guys see what he did against Bishop Sycamore? He ripped him up
He
in the
wrecked
first
him.
quarter.
Bishop Sycamore.
Final team, the
funny.
Washington Commanders, the Commies. Which, by the way, I find it really funny that Trump sent a 7-figure deal to try to buy the Commanders yesterday, and they turned it down simply because they know he would change the name to being the Redskins again.
That's so funny.
Imagine a presidentially owned football team.
What?
That's got to be illegal somehow.
Yeah, dude, that actually has to be illegal. But we don't get into politics here. We only get into football, and we get into the politics of football sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, the Commanders, which I didn't realize they had this few picks.
Yeah.
They did
They
not
did
have a lot, but I think they did pretty
I was gonna say,
darn
they did
good
pretty
with
well
what
with
they've
it.
got.
I love Sonny Styles. I mean, he was the upside guy of this draft. Like, he didn't have crazy production at Ohio State.
His combine was nuts. He ran it. What did he run? Like a 4.46 40.
Jeez. I mean, look
Jumped
at these scores.
43 and a half inches off the ground.
production
11
score.
foot 2 broad jump. Are you
let's
kidding me?
just point out the fact that he literally had the greatest combine grade of all time. Period.
Guess who his pro comp is if you don't know already?
Oh, I don't know.
Going ones.
Well, I have it right here. So.
Okay. Fred Warner.
Oh dear God.
You ever heard of him? Yeah. He's pretty darn good.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna even move on. Antonio Williams is a good.
Antonio Williams, I love out of Clemson because he stepped up and played running back for a little bit of last year and maybe the year before when they had nobody at running back. Everybody got injured, and he was a guy who's filled in there very nicely. He's a threat both ways. Yeah.
Aside from Joshua Joseph having one of the worst and best draft pictures I've ever seen in my entire life.
His hair is just fully
His hair
covered.
is just in his face.
Yeah.
Wow.
Joshua Josephs is a dog.
Yeah, he's a beast.
that was a good pick.
I think that's now he's not going to be the number one edge rusher in the NFL by any means, but like he's going to come on and make an instant impact on this team. Katron Allen, I loved that pickup, honestly.
Both of those Penn State running backs were,
they were both
electric.
great. Yeah. Matt Gulbin, I don't know much about the guy.
Goldman D's nuts.
Can I hit Ethan Kaliak-Manis?
Yeah.
Rutgers, baby.
Rutgers.
He's mid.
Hold on.
He was a mid Big Ten quarterback, but he's just, I don't know, he's got something about him that I really like.
that edge.
I watched a decent bit of Rutgers football last year, actually.
go.
And
Does he have a comp?
does he have a
Out of curiosity.
According to
I know just haven't
ESPN, he has ideal measurables
Nice.
and stature for an NFL quarterback.
Let's go.
nice?
So
And
are we
he
thinking
upped- he-
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Dan Marino?
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
And
Yeah.
he was a 7th round pick, just like
Just
Tom
like
Brady.
just like some of those guys. Yeah.
Dang it, the Commanders are winning 7 Super Bowls.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
It's over. Dan
over.
Quinn is effectively the GOAT.
Yes.
I think I'll give this a B+.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Also, I want to
like
say
a B+.
this too.
I'm cool with that.
Matt Gulbin
B.
had the second highest production score of all centers, only behind Jake Slaughter.
Slaughter. Yep.
Oh,
And they got him in the 6th.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
His athletic score. Oh my gosh, athleticism score was 10th of all centers. There were only 11 in the class.
Okay.
So that's the issue.
Right.
But production,
Who cares, man?
yeah.
If you can get it done on the field, I don't really care.
And you're going up against not SEC nose tackles, but you're going up against Big Ten nose tackles. Big Ten has the edges. SEC has the nose tackles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got it, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's a good
Golden.
draft. I got a B+ on this.
I'll say B+.
I'm cool with a B+. I don't necessarily think that. I think they should have done something to get more volume. You know?
Yeah, I totally agree.
should have traded.
Because they did not have a lot of picks.
Yeah.
To be fair, who are
And-
they going to trade away?
And that's true.
That's fair. Yeah,
Like,
they ain't got much.
They definitely needed to address more than just 6.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I think I would have tested the waters with T-Mac, honestly, just to see what would have happened.
Yeah.
Just to see.
True.
yeah,
There's
why
so
not
many
keep him?
T-Macs now. Anyways, that's going to do it for the episode. In terms
go.
of draft winners, who do we got? The Eagles, the Raiders.
Those are our winners.
Eagles, Raiders, Saints,
Browns.
I'd probably go Saints 1.
Browns.
I'd go
gotta
Raiders
do
2,
Browns.
Browns 3, and then Eagles 4.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And then in terms
I
of the
do-
worst,
Oh, Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Jaguars, Rams,
Rams.
Niners.
49ers.
Yeah.
Niners, yeah.
Like the Rams are bad, but the Jaguars are like,
Yeah. At least the Rams somewhat saved it. The Jags are just, I mean.
yeah.
But
But
I do
the
wanna-
Rams got good players,
Yeah.
and they have a good team.
Right.
I don't think the Jaguars address
Right.
what they need to address.
Overall, very, very good drafts overall this year. I was
Pretty good.
Yeah,
I was
with the exception of the
impressed.
It was a
Jaguars.
good year.
I do want to ask y'all before we get out of here. We got to pick one draft darling that we liked, a late round guy. I've already said mine, Eli Heidenreich. While y'all are thinking, I'm just going to read you some stats.
Here we go.
Over 3 years at Navy, from 23 to 25, he had rushing 169 carries, 1,100 yards, and 7 touchdowns with a long of 60. He is electric. Receiving at Navy, mind you, in his career, 109 catches,
That's impressive in and of itself.
6 yards shy of 2,000 yards. Receiving at Navy, and 16 touchdowns. The Steelers are going to love him. He is my number one overall draft hidden gem steal. I love him.
You say receiving at Navy, but I'm also here to tell you Navy plays a cupcake schedule.
I don't care if you put up 2,000 receiving yards at Navy.
Yeah, they're running
you're a
triple options
dog.
every play. That's impressive.
Yeah. Plus, he's one of the most fun players to use in NCAA 25.
I mean, that's-
he's so much fun. Even though that Navy playbook is disgusting.
I'm going to take
Not in a good way.
Quintavious Hutchins.
Quintavious
Boston
Hutchins.
College, yeah.
Nice.
That's just the first name that pulled up. I don't care,
Okay.
I don't care about any of
And
these
dude,
people.
BC had one hell of a draft, man.
They did.
They
They
had
did.
Boston
They did.
College had a lot of guys. I'm taking Red Murdoch, my boy out of Buffalo.
Yes,
Oh, that's
Mr. Irrelevant.
My boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Skylar Bell going to the Bills where
Yes,
he can
yeah.
start pretty quick. 6 foot, 185. With the UConn Huskies, the last 2 years had 50 receptions, then 101, 860, then 1,200 receiving yards, almost 1,300, 5 touchdowns, then 13. He's getting better every year too. He is by far my draft darling.
Beast.
I love it.
That will do it for our episode. One of the longest episodes we've ever done.
Holy
I hope you
banger.
guys enjoyed. If you've listened this far, we love you. If you only listened in the first minute, you're not hearing this, so we can say whatever we want about you. Screw you guys.
Yeah. Little doo-doo stinkies.
Yeah,
Who
no, we
even
love all
are
y'all.
you?
Now we do.
Yeah, you guys probably think Jameer Gibbs is better than Bijan Robinson, like a chud.
We would never say that.
Like a chug.
And that's why your moms don't like you.
Your mom sure do like me though.
Hey.
Anyways,
Let's go.
that'll do it for our episode. We love you all. We'll see you all later. Hope your team did not have a dookie draft, and we'll see y'all later. Love y'all.
Peace. Love you.